sweet kiss our little. Now for go alone, yeah. Sweet kiss our liver. Now for go along. You take it from Peter today, Paul will take it from you tomorrow, mama. Sweet, living is sweet, oh, whether rich or poor. Boy, don't pray for long fellow, he can pray for long life. As long as they live, you know, the better we grow. Fine, power is fine, oh, it can make you heavy. It's just like a brook, you know. They pray to capsize. Sweet kiss our liver. Not for go alone. Human being can eat it. Or a picture can eat it. Kiss our liver. Kiss our liver. Oh, sweet kiss our liver. Not for go alone. You take it from Peter today. Oh, Paul will take it from you tomorrow, mama. You check it from me right today, oh mother will check it from you tomorrow. Fine, oh by your fine, in your favor. But people do to you, you have to cry. Has enough for one person, oh, it's a matter of time. Our time is a lesson, yeah, brother, this I had. Sweet kiss our liver, not for go alone, mama. Human being can eat it, oh, the deer can eat it. Kiss our liver. It's our liver, not for go alone. Human beings can eat it, or a creature eat it too. Sweet, living is sweet, oh, whether rich or poor. Why not pray for long fellow? He can pray for long life. As long as they're living, the better we grow. You check it from me right today, oh, mirror will check it from you tomorrow, mama. Hey, you take it from Peter today, oh, Paul will take it from you tomorrow. Fine, power is fine, oh, it can make you heavy. Looking like a crook, you know, equate to capsize. Kesawalia, mama, don't for go alone. Why not pray for long fellow? He always pray for long life. As long as they're living, the better we grow, my people. Sweet kiss our liver, not for go alone. That's enough for one person, oh, it's a matter of time, papa. Our time is a lesson, yeah, brother, this I had. I'm about away, never where my way gone. Be your woe. I'm about away, papa, yeah, 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 yeah. Sweet kiss our little, not for go alone, yeah. Sweet kiss our liver, not for go alone. You take it from Peter today, Paul will take it from you tomorrow, mama. Sweet, sweet, living is sweet, oh. Whether rich or poor. Why not pray for long fellow? He can pray for long life. As long as they live, you know, the better we grow. Fine, power is fine, oh. It can make you heavy. It's just like a volcano. It pay to capsize. Sweet, sweet kiss our liver. Not for go alone. Human being can eat it. Other people can eat it. Kiss our liver. Kiss our liver. Oh, sweet kiss our liver. Not for go alone. You take it from me today, or Paul will take it from you tomorrow, mama. You take it from me right today, or mother will take it from you tomorrow. Fine, fine, go by your fine. May in your fever. Well, people do to you, you going to cry. I don't know for one person, oh, it's a matter of time. Our time is a lesson, yeah, brother, this I had. Sweet, sweet kiss, I will leave out. Not for go alone, mama. Human being can eat it, oh, the deer can eat it. Could I leave out? Sweet, sweet is our liver. Not for go alone. Human beings can eat it, other creatures eat it too. Sweet, sweet, living is sweet, oh. Whether rich or poor. Why not pray for long fellow? They can pray for long life. As long as they living, the better we grow.
And so, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, folks, and welcome this evening to BKS TV. Welcome to the E-Tower program here on BKS TV. My name is Junior Payne, your regular host of the show today. In today's edition of the show, we will be hosting Honorable Yeke Sekui. And so, Yeke Sekui, he is the operational manager at the Liberia Petroleum Refining Company. Honorable Yeke Sekui will be our guest tonight on the show. It's officially 6 minutes past 8 o'clock in Liberia, 6 minutes past 10 o'clock, making it 7 minutes past 10 o'clock in Rwanda, East Africa, and I'm sure it's 7 minutes past 3 o'clock in Minnesota, USA. Folks, good evening to all of you and welcome to the show this evening. Those of you joining us on Facebook, please do us a little due diligence and share the show with somebody and invite somebody to listen alongside you this evening. And just tell us where you're watching us from, man. You know, we got 3 minutes on this segment. Tell us where you're watching the show from this evening. Let's recognize you too as well. Tell us where you're watching us from. And those of you listening to us via radio, would like to welcome all of you to the show this evening. Let's bring you some major updates today in Liberia. The Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency seized Tramadol filled tank linked to a petroleum truck or petroleum truck in Liberia. The Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency on today intercepted 40 cartons of tramadol at the Tiani checkpoint in Grand Kitmore County. The illicit pharmaceutical drugs were concealed inside a petroleum tanker registered to Kilondo Petroleum Company. The vehicle has been impounded and investigations are underway to determine the origin and intended destination of the drugs. In response, the Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency has ramped up security checkpoints and all borders points, aiming to stir the inflow of drugs, of dangerous drugs substance into Liberia. As part of its inquiry, the agency has formally invited Mr. George Kilondo to appear at its headquarters for a conversation regarding the matter. The Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency is also urging citizens to remain vigilant and continue sharing timely intelligence, emphasizing that community cooperation is vital in the fight against drugs trafficking and distribution in Liberia. So again, we want to say kudos to the Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency. This is really a good news. We appreciate them a lot. I mean, they are doing their best, They are doing their best in all their weak ways. They are doing their best. So, update today in the recent domestic case involving Zinamba that raised serious concern about why the police IG should speak. Recently a lady was assaulted according to the Liberia National Police, and also the police officer went on an investigation, and the lady was charged with some offenses and she was forwarded to court. So today, there have been a legal standoff unfolded at the Monrovia Magistrates Court, the Monrovia City Magistrates Court, when the presiding judge grants the defendant Zinamba the request to appoint an interpreter. She doesn't understand the English language, so she requested that she needed an interpreter, and the defendant is facing multiple charges, including simple assault, obstruction, and disorderly conduct. So we'll keep following the case too, as well as it unfolds here this evening. Again, folks, if you just joining us, let's say I'll be with you very shortly. Alvin Vonler is watching us this evening from Tinker Village Guest House, Tinker Village Guest House, Junction, Monrovia, Liberia. Alvin Vonler, welcome to the show this evening. Please help us to share the show with somebody. Marcy Tuazama Pan is also watching us from Campley City, Nima County, Zone 3. Marcy, how is Campley this evening? How is Zone 3 this evening? Welcome to the show, Marcy. Sam Mesa is also watching us from Bannersville, from his Bannersville resident in Monrovia. Sam Mesa, welcome to the show this evening. Shadrach Wongen, as always, Shadrach is here from Yekipa. Shadrach, how is Yekipa this evening? Big brother Yelese Vice also watching from Trump Country. Yelese, good evening, welcome to the show. Mohammed NZ Dole, as always, Mohammed is here watching. Mohammed, good evening, welcome to the show this evening. Welcome to the show too as well. Samuel Sonkali. Samuel is watching us from Australia. Samuel, good evening, welcome to the show this evening. How you doing, my chief? And so, couple of information here tonight, but we will be hosting Honorable Yeke Sekui. Yeke Sekui is the operational manager at the Liberia Petroleum Refining Company. He will be joining us very shortly on the show to share his ideas, to give us some information regarding Liberia Petroleum Refining Company, and to also give us a stand in the Liberian politics, to discuss some politics. But again, the Asila Mental Liberia, I put up a statement today regarding the senator's visit to Nima County. The Asila Mental Liberia welcomes the recent fact-finding visit by the Joint Senate Committee on MDA Compliance to their Yekipa concession, Togate and Yekipa. The engagement underscores the company's commitment to transparency, accountability, and the highest standard of corporate governance. They say they affirm their full compliance with the Mineral Development Agreement and take pride in their ongoing contribution to Liberia's economic growth, infrastructure development, and community investment. They also say they remain open to the committee's observation and recommendation and look forward to continue constructive collaboration with all stakeholders. They also wish to clarify some misinformation circulating online about the cost of their ongoing Phase 2 expansion project. We will dive into this story here basically as the show continue. Shadrach G. Togbe is in the back. Shadrach will bring you on very shortly. Samuel Sonkali, welcome to the show. Mercy, thank you. Come please verify this evening. Mohammed NZ Dole said we are proud of Senator Nyan the Twayan. We all are proud of Senator Twayan. Mohammed, all of us are proud of him. But we receiving some information. We are seeing some posts on Facebook regarding our Nima politics. We will be diving into that when the panelists join us here this evening. Very credible information. We'll be diving into them. But let's bring Shadrach. And brother Shadrach, good evening. Welcome, Chief.
Good evening, Junior.
How you doing this evening, Chief?
Well, I got one saying, one there's love, there's hope. No matter how the situation is, we are here.
Why you're the money man and not let us show yourself?
I claim it. Anything that is positive when people speaking my life, I claim it. But I tell all that, I claim it. I know one day it will come. So
why
will come.
Why?
Money will come. Money will come.
Money will definitely come. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Let me say good evening to our followers through Facebook, YouTube, Radio Learn, and good morning, good afternoon, based on your location. Yeah. So always know we are grateful for you following us to make the platform a great one. We are here to balance equation in terms of the discussion pertaining our community and our country at large.
Welcome, Shadrach. Let's hear you this evening. What's on your mind, Chief?
So, thank you again. When you say why money people you're not are laughing like we have money, man. There's some things,
I know you money man.
My man, I claim it. I will not deny being a money man. I claim it. It will come. So when we have looked at our society, especially in our generation, and when I study back and compare the past and present and think about the future, brother, as soon as I got confused. It's not good for entire nation to prioritize politics over professionalism, to prioritize politics in everything of a nation. We are going nowhere. Politics is a way of life, I agree. It's part of life. But to prioritize politics to the level 80 or 90% in the country where people look at professional setting to be, I recall, second to subject to the order of the day, is dangerous to our survivability as a nation. So we are professional people. Sometimes we regret why we didn't go to politics or political science or to other things. But again, we think that not everybody can be politician in the country. The country cannot be built without a professional knowledge, technical knowledge. This is why our country lack technical education in the country. You will not see all our high schools are just mere reading, no practical high schools. We don't have technical college in this country. Everything is just a business, political science, sociology, science, and the science has no lab. I keep wondering what is happening in our country, what is happening with our leaders, what are they thinking about to make the country a place to be, to know build a human resource capacity of the country. Because even the first place, the motivation is not there for professional people. Junior, I trust you. Let me tell you this today, open it today. I was to join a political party. Let me say, because we all can survive. I'm not joking. Now that we can't talk,
So
with this,
even me, Shadrach, before you conclude, I've been asking a lot of people this question. Why I say that as a nation, almost 95% of the people, from the young to the old, all of them discuss politics. Everybody discussing politics. The doctors, the nurses, the teachers, the security apparatus who are supposed to be an independent people. Everybody discussing politics. Why?
the reason is
Politician.
the
Why?
reason is simple. The reason is simple. The reason is that in the way of survivability in this country is politics. If you are not a politician or to follow politician or to hate politician, brother, you can have the best brain and even propose the best idea. It's zero. It's zero.
It's man, it's sad for us.
Somehow we are sat in the corner, read piece of paper. We are sat in the corner, do coding in computer science. No, take that document, take that particular no proposal to renowned institution that they need it, and that they need it. But because you're not of them, you're not of them, and they are of them me in that political arena, brother, is zero. So every sector of the country that are interested in the particular group of people, we're not part of that group of people, brother. Start hurting your head by no writing books or sitting down crafting technical knowledge to say you will go sell that idea with money to buy it. You will get frustrated why you wasted your time to sit down for 2-3 months to code and build an application of your software to say you go sell to entity. But yes, indeed, when Ghanaian come with that same platform, they will buy it only because they want kickback. Where in the way a Liberian would move from here and go to Ghana with a software to go sell it in that setting to be bought by a Ghanaian company or government institution very easily. I dare you, as a Liberian. The Lebanese will go in, the Lebanese will go in and get up at the same place you fought for 10 years. Even you say, okay, I will offer the service for you 6 months free or charge. Use it. Get no new let a user get no friendly with that particular software SYZ. When you get you to if you like it before you buy or if you pay for it, they will usually say nothing. They're not interested. But within that same period of time, you will go see that same software in that industry, you pay millions of dollars for it. Millions of dollars for that particular department, either for Lebanese or for Ghanaian or for Indian. So how will you encourage the citizens that believe in technical knowledge, that believe that they're professional, that believe in that particular, went to school, sat in class for 4 or 5 years to learn that profession and put their mind and their soul to it? They say they will live on this. Besides that, they will give back to the country as as a quota to the country. But they take the bill that picking from behind the horse there. Who's that guy? Some of them feel that maybe they keep back, if you get a deal, you expose them. But they prefer to get the money man. We can hear some of the D in the country. I'll give you an example that came up recent time. Look at the transport management system, that license management system issue. It's one of those. If you go Liberian for that particular opportunity, but they said no, they prefer to get the money man. There's 60% of the money, country resources. Get the money man. And get 5% of the entire country. But you got a company like who can do that for free. You get a company like who qualify to provide assist service. But they prefer to they decide to get to the government and take kickback. You telling me I should go to school and can't sit and be a beggar? Or I should go in the street and go and say I was before I survive? Why are the motivations that you giving your citizens to learn more? Look at the bus storyline. Look at Eddie's storyline. Somebody will go to and conduct research, come with a fact finding. But they see leaders who depend on the okay, that's our environment. Okay, let's forget about Ellie. You don't want to give no employ Ellie or you want to gain the money. But the citizens live in a particular concession area that be affected, where your own son went and found out about that particular situation, say, there's a solution, this is what we can do. Look at the names, they brought name Lavender. None of them was no other got concern about the situation. But they will say, no guys, they know nothing. So how the rest will learn? When those who already learn, who practicing, they know what they learn, you're not motivating them. You create society, you might able to join and say, I was there, then the country will all be politicians, nobody can apply. Then suffering can take the money, people don't know job will crying. Only because people are not sitting your team, because if you think your thing is going free, suffering can take the money. You know, we all join political party. That is no, we also know when we go there, I was there, the gang of position go sitting there too. The foreign can take the money carry it because what we think we learn, it will be useful to society, it will no use to us because what we're not getting the benefit. Because we're not in the street to cause other people, we're not in the street to say, I will say to take somebody back, and we're not to nobody back. When you political party, I will join with him, I will join for objective, I will join for position, we'll make agreement, you know, like I go. Thank you, my brother. The country frustrating, you know, Joe.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, why you just say put everything together, you went in Trump country. You leave with your Joseph for that country. Yes, agree. Welcome to the show, Chief. How you doing?
Not bad. How you doing? Good evening, Shadrach.
I'm
Yeah, my
okay.
brother. How are you?
Not bad. Go down for the ambassador.
Yeah, brother. At that time, of frustrated will be based on our society perspective, brother. That's all.
You're
Yeah.
not crying. When we told you that time, you're like go America, you say no. You don't see anything like that.
No, you're in America.
Just let's get you out of your mind, Chief.
You know, I overheard you guys discussing something very important in our society, especially Liberia.
Mhm.
Politics has become the major factor in Liberia. You normally don't see or hear people talking about some STEM program, which is sciences, or maybe talking about career path. But Liberia has become the centerpiece of politics these days, and at the end result, every corner you pass in Liberia, almost every Liberians have become politicians these days, which I think it is not how our society should be built. Um, if you ever listen to Pierre Lumumba, he said, uh, if you want to be a millionaire, get into African politics. Because what really that matter is people get into politics to enrich themselves.
Mhm.
And I, for one, always says, uh, if I ever decide to get into politics, my way of politicking will be different. Because the reason you get elected is to make laws that will change the life of your people. But if you have the intention of getting into politics just to embezzle and enrich yourself, and then what good will it make, right? That every morning you don't have a peace of mind, but you have people line up to your house, standing in line, giving their problem to you, and at the end of the day, maybe you get in 50, 10, 20 every single day. Just think about that. Why you can't put an idea together, create an avenue where those people will be able to go and make their own 1 cent and cater to themselves. If our politicians have created an avenue where employment is all over in Liberia, too much focus will not be on politics. Now you look at little child waking up in the corner, Amanda, way to. I will say they're moving around. That is the learning from their older folks moving around them. Every corner you pass in Liberia is politics. I'll tell you a story, John. When I was in Liberia, I went to my own home. the moment I got to town and before I left, I was in some kind of old car. I had a 2015 Nissan Pathfinder, black. So by the time I left and returned back to Campley, the rumor has circulated that OESL want to contest in 2029. That's why he's back to consult the town people. And there's a lady who hails from a nearby town too that had an intention, called my older brother and asked him, and he said no. The man came to speak to his people, and he's going back. So my people, the town people wanted me to come back the next day. I said no. What I sense, I'm not going back, because if I'm having to go back and say what you say, it shows that I'm here. Actually, what it's saying to be confirmed. So I never returned back. I left Campley, came straight to Monrovia. That is any good you do. And the reason I developed that was that I have done some personal contribution within the communities, and I have this initiative just that over the last year I have not done it. That every single older person within the town, like winter season like this, I will buy food and distribute it to them. Christmas coming, buy food and other little materials and give it to them. I have done it. So, and then other nearby towns, they done a personal contribution, like my maternal homes, which is slow. You have done some personal contribution, like giving them semen and other things. So they have that intention that whenever you try to do something good, it means you have political intention. And I think it's about time that we try to erase those notions out of our people's mind. And to do that, it takes time. It will take it require work. That is because the central point of Liberia is everybody getting to politics just to get money. That's all about it. And I think we need to change course and start talking about programs, careers that will make people, move forward and make a better life for themselves. Plumbing, electric. I don't think only very few talk about career they want to do. Yeah, not everybody has to go to a 4-year college. You can do some program that you think that you can get your living from. Electrician, plumbing, measure all the things you do it. At the end of the day, you getting a little 1 cent to support your own family. But our focus is getting into politics, making connections to get money out, running behind committees and other stuff, which I think, don't get me wrong, not everybody in the house are corrupt. But majority of the folks are down there, they are too much corrupt. And these are things that one person got a whole lot of stores lined up. So what come out of it? People will beg that person for a daily bread, but that person is not creating an avenue. Why would somebody go pregnant his own wife, deliver, and then you come into one room and to come by you talk?
That story, yeah. That was luck, yeah.
Yeah. What were you thinking? Why you didn't plan for yourself? And I think it's about time that we actually do those stuff, create an education about careers that people can take on, and too much. If I had an institution like Bro, I'll never put political science there. I'll focus on sciences and take political science out. I'll tell you a story. A nurse will leave from India and come straight here in America and work as a nurse without being questioned.
I don't know what happened to GLSL.
Yeah. So big guy got also my calling him. So
yeah, GLSL nailed most of the stuff on the head. Okay, welcome back, Chief.
Thank you. Yes, I was saying a nurse will leave from India and comes here and work as a nurse without being questioned of the career that person has. But it will never happen for Liberians, right? But then we'll claim we are a sister country to America. We adopt the American system. That is because our system, the people don't understand our system. Let me put it that way. I came into this country as a senior student in the nursing program. I came myself, okay, let me go and do nursing. You know what they did to me? All my science courses got thrown out. I had to start from fresh. All right. And when I having in mind that, oh yeah, I want to spend maybe a semester or and graduate. No. It was lately that I get to understand why they did that. But it does not. These are things that we need to work on to improve our educational system.
Yes, sir. You came in back again there yesterday, like when I said Liberia is a self-grown child.
Mm-hmm.
So we just photocopy the American system, but we don't have the capacity to build our system the way in which it built in America.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yes. So those others that came to this country only because they were forced to leave America at the time, who came as the educated ones, they never had even the privilege to enter classroom in America at the time. They were just slaves in the field, working for their slave masters. But when the white get no tie with them, say, okay, why can we dominate people? The only place they formed to dominate people is the coast. They wrestled for Africa, part of Liberia. When they brought the dominant here, so because they came from the environment where the people speak English, the people system that they work with, when they were working for their slave master, they know how the way in which it was founded, it was built. Then of course they have photocopy it brought as a governance system of the country. They know how the knowledge, they know how even the foundation format to build it. So Liberia, the country will find a foundation. I'm about to say it. The history tells us. It's not something that there's somebody that will tell you, So for that reason, we get a very long way to go. And at the time, Liberia will pick up to build our system as a country, as a governance system. At the time, we start fighting each other.
Mm-hmm.
So the mindset now is when we were born, we were never reared by our parents, we don't have parental guardians. At the time we were about to walk to raise our own children, we fought each other and destroy our society. Then the children we were born to, they were born in our war, their mindset is not violent. There's no training. So we got 80% of our children to be self-reared children, and they don't have the parental guardians. So for that reason, the politicians use that means to get advantage of them and themselves. So they divide up with their smart idea. And I want you to call it bezel. Because my man that English bullet can't also call it bezel. So that's the reason, that one of the reasons, major reasons that suffering humans are today, it will take us a very long time to get to the part of other countries around us. And I'm going to go far. The country of South Africa will get colonized by Great Britain, get our system set. Africa will get colonized by France, get our system set. You were not colonized. You were a throwaway child and grew by yourself. You know what to do to even grow better, but you say you reach, you men and not married. You got married. You born to a guy, you can't feed it. How that break case know that?
Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much. I mean, you just said lay it on the head. You two, you lay it on the head. Let's welcome DK Way and Mana Lorena Donke. While we still await our guests to join us on the show, our discussion point here is why is it that almost every Liberian, for example, Mana Lorena who did Mayweather, the folks in Grand Kitmon, we saw a report today that there are no Mayweather, they have no hospital beds, nothing. But the lone female on this show saying she wants to be representative of District 7 in Lima. Why is it that all the professional people, even the little kids that they born just yesterday, all of them now, the only thing they focus on is politics? Why? So, Madam Lorena, let's hear you. Yeke is already in the back. Let's hear you for at least 1 minute. Then after that, we'll go to TK. We'll bring Yeke on shortly. Yeke, why you in the back? I beg you. You did a promise to go to share the show on your page already. We want a lot of people to be here before you join us. At least, at most. So I'm gonna 300 person can be watching that before you join. Yeah, so please share on your page before we bring you on shortly. While we conclude with this topic, I beg you, Chief. Lorena, let's hear you.
Okay, so Madam Lorena is a midwife, yes, like you rightly put it. Madam Lorena is also a maternal child health expert, and Madam Lorena is currently a student of international development. This makes Madam Lorena, they put her way ahead of most of the lawmakers we have. We got lawmakers who are high school students. We got lawmakers who they didn't graduate from high school. Uh, we got some who have a first degree. We got some who are lawyers. We got some who have a second degree. So I'm way better than most of the lawmakers. Just to let you know that. And then the point of the issue with Kate Mount, um, it's not it just because the county health in Kate Mount decided to do that assessment, so you know it. But it's not unique to Kate Mount. It's across the country. And until we can have the right people in the Ministry of Health, I'm saying it on a live show, and whatever I'm saying is not the saying of this platform, but it is my saying as an individual and as a health practitioner. Until you can have the people who really want to see results, who are not there just for the Facebook, fun of the pictures to put on Facebook to make long sentences, we will always get those kind of results when assessments are done throughout the county. Because people don't want people who will say no when it's time to say no, and who will say yes when it's time to say it. They want people who always say yes, man, yes, man, yes, man. And because they want yes, man, yes, man, yes, man, they will not get the right people. So that just for that. And coming to the heart, wanting to go in the heart is because if you fold your hands and sit down, the people who go there, they are not go, they cannot justify and say the budget is the law. They make everything in their own interest and say the budget is the law. So until you can have people who are able to stand up and say no, it will not be done. So we'll always sit on the show, we'll always sit all up areas and complain. And so that's just it. I think our guest is already here. That's how far I will stop.
Thank you so much for respecting our time. DJ, you sitting there, you hungry? You want to swallow GB?
They do it again hot on the hang time.
That makes me sorry.
No,
Don't go to GBO.
no, I'm not hungry. Yesterday I have severe headache, and so I could not come. I just want to appreciate you guys for always holding the ground. I'm good. Uh, Let me appreciate all of you for always keeping the spirit of this show going. We have one of the young men from Nima who broke the record since they began marrying a wife with 250 million Liberian dollars. Nobody had counted to get their marrying now. We want to do our own behind the camera. You guys say, oh, the way you get did it, you not do it to my level. Anyway, that session, our guest is here. Welcome. Thank you, Shadra. Thank you, June, our host. Thank you, our lone female panelist. Yeah, listen, Lorena, I think you're making medicine, so you alone will be the only female here. If you think you're not making medicine, invite one person to join us tomorrow. Somebody of your gender. I noticed that you're making medicine, so you alone will be here. All the other people who reach out to all of them can just be getting tired. You're making medicine. I just want to accuse you here publicly. If you think you're not making medicine, let somebody come with you tomorrow. Thank you very
Yeah,
much. We have Robel. We have so
yeah,
many good people. Bring them tomorrow. We get space for them.
and they get
Thank you.
in 1 or 2 times you lost. Rita, I agree with you. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
Lorena making medicine. Lorena making medicine.
Thank you.
It will not catch me, sir. I've been
Thank you. Thank you, guys. I mean, the honorable man himself is here. The name is Honorable Yeke Sekui. Yeke is here tonight. Yeke served as the operational manager at the Liberia Petroleum Refining Company, LPRC for short. So let's say, Yeke Sekui, without further ado, Honorable, let's dive into it. Let's get to know who you are. Your name, where you hail from, if possible, your educational background, a little bit about that, and your current position. Tell us a little bit about it. Since you took over, what have been your challenges and how have you overcome these challenges, and also a little bit of your success story.
Thank you very much. You getting me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me say thank you to the CEO of this BKS TV and the rest of the panelists. Shadrach, my own big brother, DK Way, my long time ally and a big brother, and the rest of the team, the only female on this team. Let me say thank you to all of you. The host, my own brother, Gian. Let me say thank you to all of you on the platform. My name is Iyeke Sekui, a son of Nima County. To be specific, I'm from the district number 8, the Lao Bunadin town, Nimba County. And just for the show tonight, I attended the JWPS in high school where I graduated from, and enrolled at the Stella Maris Polytechnic, where I'm currently senior student and graduating August next year, August 29. And currently serving a capacity as the operation manager for the Liberia's Petroleum and Refining Company. Thank you.
Thank you. Now let's talk a little bit about LPRC before we go to the national and local politics. Now, what's your role at LPRC, the operational manager? Can you just define it for us a little bit? Because some of us we
So,
don't know
so
anything.
as operation manager, I'm the nucleus of the entity. I'm responsible for oil movement and supply, meaning I'm responsible for where oil is coming from to the end user. So I'm responsible. So the operation manager per the standard procedure order, the SOP of the companies. I am the nucleus of the company. I am responsible for petroleum on the market. I'm responsible for petroleum in the country, both supplier, importers, and distributors. I'm responsible. So the operation manager presides over the OMS, which is the oil movement and supply, presides over the lab, presides over tech services, presides over PIS, which is the product stock and inspection. So my responsibility here is to ensure that if there are enough petroleum products in the market. And if you
Great.
follow us to talk over in our split, and I can show you this on the show until I leave LPRC, there will be no shortage of petroleum on the market.
So that what we want to come now, because I want you to give us a little bit of your success story since you took over, where you saw the entity and how far you have carried the entity.
I think if you follow us previously, the past government, there are a lot of challenges. That's why you saw the shortage of petroleum on the market. So when we took over, I think what we did is we privatized the interests of the country, the end user, then us in a position to serve the people. Because remember, those who previously served in that capacity, I think what they were doing, I will not speak for them, is that they place their own interest first. At the end of the day, most of the charges that should go against importers and suppliers, they went and added on the price on the price that the end user was suffering. Number one, therefore, Eastern, the metal charges. At the end of the day, as a businessman, I went with practical knowledge for those who know me. So if you buy $850 per metric ton, you divide by 350. You do your mathematics, take into consideration taxes, storage was 35 cents at the time. So as a businessman, if you buy $2 US per gallon, you add $1 for LRA, 35 cents for FPRC, is $1.35 plus $2, is $3.35. At the end of the day, if you put all the small taxes, you in $4. So they will do all of that thing, and most of the price of the product will go to $4.50. You as a person, as a business person, you should always look for 25%. of your total cost. And if you add 25%, you go to $4.75, $4.80. Taking into consideration the rate on the market is not stable. So at the end of the day, those who are buying the gas are suffering. When we took over with the fast cycling of our team, most especially my managing director, who is a young man, very influential young guy, who understands what he is very intentional about what he do. And the president listened to us, went to the president. The issue of the method charges. This because I am a businessman doing continue all of the time. And most of the things that affect us as a business people, we took it to the president and say, if we continue to add this, the Liberian people will suffer. That's why you see today, you will get gap price 360, 340, 350, 320 in the market. So the challenge, some of the things we saw there was the guys were always working at their interest, and not putting the interest of the Liberian. At the end of the day, the pressure was on us when we took. It was a rough decision, taking into consideration, dropping our own, taking our small fee and services. But equally so, the end users, those who using the product, the Liberian people, today they appreciating us because of what we did. We put our own enjoyment behind, we put our own satisfaction because remember, government is not for riches, it's to provide service to the people.
Thank you. So now this take me to my next question. You you are part of the Liberia, the LPRC. You serve in a very critical role. One of the sons of Nima, one of the sons of Nima, who served as the representative of Electoral District 7 Musa Assemblity, having to be a businessman, and he owns storage facility at LPRC. And I know you guys work with the Senate committee, and this storage fees was reduced from 35 cents to 2 cents. Now, Honorable Musa Ability has considered this as political attack on him, on his business. Tell us, what is the benefit of this reduction to the Liberian people, and
So,
how
so,
how does this not attack the honorable representative?
so this is laughable. So if you follow the Senate Committee on Ways and Means and State-owned Enterprise, if you follow their report, I think you listen to numerous of petroleum storage terminal. It's not just Shumex. You listen to Connex. Have you listened to Connex coming on the show to have issues with the reduction of the storage? Have you ever listened to Connex Petroleum anywhere that own one of the biggest capacity in this country that have refinery? Have you ever? Have you ever listened to Power Oil that own a petroleum storage terminal in Maryland County, who is not big as Shimex is? Have you ever listened to him? So I think, let me say this: you ask for benefit. I'm not interested in what is it? This is targeting some. I'm not interested in it. What I'm interested in is the benefit. So the total cost, the learning cost of your product is $4.35. Taking into consideration 35 cents for storage, and the reduction is 30 cents. So what would be the wholesale price of the petroleum product? $4.05, right? Eh? So at the end of the day, if Gion is buying gas $4.05, previously the $4.35. So between Musa and the Liberian, who is benefiting? I mean, I want us to be interactive. A practical example, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If you're buying gas for $4.75 because you gotta put the storage charge into your principles to get your profit, and they take out 30 cents from your price, and you left with $4.55, and you are buying the gas on a pump $4.55. So who benefits the most?
In my mind, is the
The
local
end
seller.
users. The end users. The end users, not the end users. Because a reduction is not for somebody who can apply, who get the prices. We can come up with the prices every month. We can take into consideration all of your different expenses. The buying, the plight price, the CMA, and everything. You now understand the CMA, the plight, right? But taking into consideration as a businessman, you go to China, you buy a container, your bit of learning, loading fee, the city
Yeah, the honorary is experiencing, I don't know whether network problem or
Somebody calling you.
yeah, I think the honorary is experiencing network. Where DK going again? DK, where you driving to, Chief? DK.
I mean, mute. Not you look at me. What is that?
Yeah, DK second network problem. So let's welcome my friend and brother Siawete Zoget to the show. Today, District 5 was defeated by District 1. I mean, not bad. We collect 2-0 today, so
It's a good result anyway. Congratulations to
you
us.
got it, got. You got it. They play you grew up and went to school. Be also is a good result, eh? Don't worry, we'll
My
come
brother,
back.
District 1 is my home.
Okay, no problem. We'll come back. We'll still come back. But again, we hoping and praying that our guests join us very shortly, so that we can continue the conversation here tonight. And I mean, you guys can ask him all of the hard questions. He's open up to everything. After BRC, we can go to Asila Mental. He's been writing a couple of things on Facebook recently about Asila Mental Liberia, so he can give us his view on them. Honor, welcome back.
Thank you. I was not hearing you. I don't know what happened. What happened with the line?
Yeah, okay. You were speaking of the storage
So I was
reduction.
asking you if we come up as a businessman, you have to come up with all your your prices. See how they practical business. I mean, share dry and the rest of the guys. So if you buy steel raw in Morovia for $10, you transport it to Ganta for $2. You renting your store, everything you gotta put all together and determine your profit. You paying people. Now, if you come up with the total cost of $3, $4.50, the government say will deduct 30 cents from there. Who is benefiting the most? The Liberian people. If you are fighting for the Liberian people, who is benefiting the most, or Gio?
In my mind, will be the Liberian people. But
Will be
what? Mhm.
yes, in your mind will be the Liberian people. The reality is the Liberian people. But this is the issue. The agreement between Shumex and FPRC, the agreement did not call for Shumex to have a storage tank and to be storing product on a percentage basis for paying storage fee. The agreement says Shumex will build his or her tank. 1, 2, he will import his own product and sell to the Liberian market. Another clause that says just in case Shumex want to put another importer's product, it should be in the know of the LPRC management approved by the president. So what is the issue here? I mean, it's not an issue. And he signed to it. So it's not a wish hunt, it's the law. The law is the law.
So now my next question to you before we go to the other panelists will be, how static
Oh God,
will
the
this
network.
be? Wow, are you hearing me now? After BRC, we can go to Asila Mental. He's been writing a couple of things on Facebook recently about Asila Mental Liberia. So I don't know whether you're hearing me or not. Can you switch the storage?
I was asking you if we come up with, as a businessman, you have to come up with all your prices. The practical business. Shumex want to put another importer's product. It should be
writing a couple of things on Facebook. So I would get to the honorable man telling the switches for
Hello?
Thank you. I don't know whether you're hearing me or not.
You getting me?
I'm getting you loud and clear. Can you switch the storage?
But I'm not hearing you either. I don't know what is happening today. I'm not hearing you either. I'm not hearing you.
Wow. Let's. So we put him in the bag already. Tell him to switch his phone. I think he's connecting two phones, so the feedback is coming from his end. Dr. Nya Vulule. Welcome to the show this evening. It's been a while, Chief. How you doing?
Thank you,
Invite,
brother. I'm
invite
doing
the Killer
wonderful.
John. Yeah.
Okay. Doctor, it's good having you on the show this evening, Chief.
Thank you, and thanks to all the panelists, and hi to all the panelists.
Welcome. All right, Yeke, are you hearing us now?
Yes, I'm getting you. I'm getting you.
Okay, great. Now, my next question to you was, how static will this reduction fees be? Are we going to stick on this forever, or it is just something temporary?
So we are all serious and potential, very potential young people at FPRC. The leg of Amos Toy, the leg of Eric Sikisai and Yeke Segwe and the rest of the team. We got future to protect. We got integrity to protect. This price, keep this recording. It is a price for the next 6 years. We can show you that. The Liberian people voted this government for service, not to increase storage to raise more money. The people stood in line and voted. They have to benefit. And for us at the refinery, we'll do all we can to keep the price at the lowest standard where any other Liberian, regardless of your status, they can buy gas in this country.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Those of you just joining us via Facebook and YouTube, you're listening to Honorable Yeke Sekui. Yeke Sekui is the operational manager at LPRC. And tonight we're discussing a couple of things. From LPRC, we go to national politics, and we're going to end it with advocacy. He's been making some advocacy recently on Facebook. So we'll ask him all of those questions. Now, Shadrach, as always, our two questions. Let's start with you after you go to Yelesem and Lorena and Siawit Tate and Dr. Yan. And we go for second round of questioning. Let's hear you, Shadrach.
Thank you, Junior. Now you be man, now I'm picking now. Boss man, hello.
I still have beginning, bro.
Yeah. Thanks for your appearance on our show this evening. Again, let me say thank you guys for the brilliant work being done at LPRC. They already said the government will vote for the citizens to benefit, not for others to enrich themselves. I hope and pray that you guys keep on that path. So quickly, let me ask you my questions based on today's action. So I watched a post from who was that? I think OKFM or one of the radio stations in the country that LPRC management broke into a Stramex article storage area, blocked them from selling their product on the basis of non-compliance. I want to a bit understand the situation. How does it how it happened and what the outcome of that?
So if you are operating your own private terminals, there's certain thing called royalty that you pay to LPRC. It's enacted, it's into law. In a contract that all of those who have storage terminal, they sign to it. So if you're collecting the 5 cents now that government through the Senate came up with, LPRC have 3 cents as royalty. And you who running a terminal have 2 cents. So if you collect your money and you're not giving LPRC, what you expect, Chief? So it was legal, it was proper, and I think even Connect as well too. Even us LPRC, if we are collecting taxes, you know what I mean? Just LRA can come to LPRC to close LPRC down. Government entity, MPA. Not this regime. Past regime says they never pay rent to MPA. LPRC is renting from MPA. We got liabilities in the past from past regime that we need to pay for. Every time vessel go to China, my team going there, I gotta be calling back to back the DMGO there, the MD there, the port manager there. I gotta be calling back to back for us to pay this liability from past regime. Government entity will say they will not enter that facility until we pay. And if any demolition of LPRC is liable. So it's not something like, they're going after somebody. It's law. It's written down in black and white. People sign to it.
Okay, thank you. So, my second question it will be on the market analysis. Now, you as operation manager for LPRC, we have other countries surrounding in our region. I want to know how you guys do market analysis based on region before coming up with our own prices locally. That will say, let's say for
So
example,
I'll,
Akami,
yeah.
yeah, got more often what I say, like even the local prices are not stable in the sense that if you go to the pump, is a bit higher. Then if you go to the Campo, who I feel probably can buy for the pump before they sell, their price very lower. But some of us were afraid to buy gas also before somebody maybe invest the water also we go to the pump. But then they can buy no price, maybe 650. So now it will come as low to 600. When you go to the pump, it's a $4, 20 cents, $4, 30 cents. And I want to know what are the plan for price stability and also a market research to compare our prices with the region.
So for the most unique, government entity when it comes to stable pricing in Liberia is the LPRC. Why do I say so? If you go to Conex, the same price at Conex is the same price at petrol trade. The same price at petrol trade is the same price at MP gas station. The same price at MP pump price at MP gas station is the same price at Boni, is the same price at Scap, is the same price at Mayuba, is the same price at Mayama. It's the same price on a pump. The issue at Kiamboy is something that nobody can control. I mean, he regularly said, go back from Kiamboy your own rigs. Because it's not possible the wholesale price, LPRC come up with fixed price. Wholesale price, then going to pump price is fixed. But you see, when somebody on the side was selling 570, most of the gas on the sidewalk, you see, most of the people cars in the garage go there, water in the engine, water in this one. They mix it with a lot of things. They mix it with a coloring or too many things. So for the price of, for the price of petroleum, is something that is of nobody can sell above the market price that Commerce and LPRC have to sign. If you sell above it, the government will fine you and you will pay. You can sell below, it's up to you, but you can never sell above. So the issue of the Campbell, nobody have control over that because you can go buy a 10 gallon from the pump, you carry it to your house, you mix it with water and coloring, and you put it on the rain, you set it. You know how you're doing your business.
The issue with the region market analysis in terms of comparing prices with Sierra Leone, Ghana, Guinea, or approach that.
So for the issue of Sierra Leone, Ghana, Guinea, the reason we were above them is because of storage. You can be paying 35 cents for storage, and you don't include the 35 cents in your total learning cost. It's not possible. In Nigeria, it's 0.002 cents. In Sierra Leone, it's 0.003 cents. In Ghana, it's 0.004 cents, not even 1 cent. But Liberia was 35 cents. And you as a businessman need to include that in your learning cost of sale and include your profit. At the end of the day, the end user will suffer it. Not the person who bring it. You already get a product, we need gas. Gas is a political commodity, the rest. We need it every day. So going forward with the reduction of the storage, that right now, you are not in Monrovia. If you are in Monrovia, check around, go to the pump right now. The price of petroleum.
Don't come to America. I in America.
Go check on the pump price. Go check on the pump price. You get to know.
Thank you so much, Shadrach. Thank you for those questions. We will go to Yelese, and after Yelese, we go to Siawete Manalorina. After Manalorina, we go to Siawete Dr.
Can you wait? Let me ask my question. I came to get my daughter from daycare. Let me ask my
Yeah,
question. There I
TJ.
go.
TJ, what's up? Yeah.
Yes,
TJ, where
yeah,
you at?
Pastor. So there's confusion here. You can't have yes and you have yeah. We either drop one of them to create space for another person. That's my observation.
You know, feeling where they all
Uh,
their own politics.
they
TJ
are
is all
politicians
their
and
own
get tired
politics.
way.
So I want to make that clarity first to our host that yeah and yes are body in Indiana, and so we can have all of that. But that whole idea, I would the moment I get in the house, I'll be able to remove one of them moving forward.
Hey,
Thank you.
listen up. Somebody can drop. Stop preaching politics.
Okay, so thank you. Ali, you will draft on Yan to stay. Thank you for that. Anyway, thank you, Yan. Thank you for joining. This is I hope you guys know this guy. This is our prospective graduate. He's will soon be called Dr. Yan Vulele. So he's
Flule.
currently
Don't call my
yeah.
cousin in and my cousin is Flule.
For point of correction, my degree is confirmed. I'm entitled to that title right now, Dr. Nya. So whatever follow is just for the formality. My degree is confirmed. So
Congratulations, doctor.
Okay, thank you, doctor. I can I give you 300 PhD. I say your people, I say your prof. So I'll call you Yan.
no doubt about that. No doubt about that.
Thank you. Thank you, my boss man. You and I come from a long way. You are one of our little brother that I really respect. I admire you. Thank you for everything you continue to do back home. I saw you from nowhere going to where you are now. Beyond that, I saw something. I think a month or two ago that somebody was running politics about you, about how you got your money. I said they bought you to bring a whole lot of phone, BB phone. So now they bought just see me so that will interested. The people I get something for you, yeah. Yeah, I had a man started a business. Yeah, yeah, people want beef when they
You got people that I made money. You be one small boy.
yeah, so I know where the labor came from. I saw him doing that, and they are very good. They begin he can maneuver. So I know what you stand for. Anyway, my question to you will be straight. Are you still considering to contest in district number 10?
I'm considering the contest to be president library one day, not just the 18.
Oh, you want to contest again, Kun?
No, not against school. I said one day.
But what happened when Kun was contesting the same day you contesting?
Again, that only one person in the world I can contest against.
Oh,
Kun.
okay, thank you. So lastly, there's this debate from the past elections that Representative Yeke Koluba was one of the guys who kept the fire burning on the rescue team. And when it was time for the party to stand by him, you two joined in the race to reduce his vote. What do you say to people who say that to you? And what would be the strategy if the brother Kun is contested in the future?
So when you see your people you asking you about his strategy, I can't be the one to explain to you his strategy.
I didn't begin. I'm going to remember you. That was answer my question.
I can answer your question. For the issue of Kun strategy, the same strategy that I told you from 2011, 2017, 2020 to 2023, you get a strategy you apply. If you ask me about Yaga standing by, Yaga was not standing by no party. Let me say Yaga has always been who he is, still to this date. He's still doing the same old thing yesterday. So my argument here was, they must give me reason why am I backing off for this name called Yeke. I mean, the only one thing insulting the presidency. Finish. So will a Yeke, a young man, very serious potential, who got future tomorrow. If tomorrow my children ask me, but they say you're running back up for a man, of course, those recordings are still on the internet. So I told them,
No, but
and
let me make a question and then you answer. Yeke became a member, due paying member, and a
no,
strong member of the
no.
Hold on. Say you want to play politics. Yeke Koluba was with the CPP, supported CPP. You on the other end was supporting CDC.
No, no.
You on the other
You're
end
speaking for me.
supported
Ask
CDC
your question,
up to
DK. Ask your
2023.
question. I will answer. I'm here. I'm here. I'll answer your question.
Okay, go ahead. It's okay. I don't want to go there.
So the first thing to
It's a-
clear the air, I've never supported CDC. So anybody who's saying I supported CDC is diabolical. It's not true. You can never show me one picture or one post of me supporting CDC. Yes, I have supported people within the CDC. Let me tell you, there's one person get my loyalty in this world. There's one political party that I have. It's Jeremiah Kun. If you say you're supporting DK once a day tomorrow, I'll be behind you. When it comes to political decision, I don't intellectualize it. I go by what Jeremiah Kun say. I believe it. You like it or not, go by your business. That's your business. But for me, Yeke, I go by what he tells me because I see him as my role model. I see him as a father, a mentor, and somebody who God brought in my life to bring me to this level. So me and not getting say no to him in making political decisions. So, hey friend, I support that fella in Maserati. I support that fella. Does that mean I'm a sedition? I'm a businessman. Let me tell
So I guess I don't know. The network today is bad. Shadrach, I'm seeing Shadrach here. He's not playing with anything under the table to say he's playing with the guest
I think
network.
it might come from call. Sometimes when they receive call, so
John,
I'm leaving.
don't pick a shout out today, I beg you.
The guest is back.
Welcome back,
So
Norosekwe.
I've done business with everybody, including your own former boss man, Samuel Koga, Senator Koga. Sorry, I've done business with everybody. So does that mean I'm for everybody? DK.
I didn't get that.
So I've done business with everybody, including the current senator who I supported. So does that mean I'm for everybody? I've
No,
done business with
I'm
Nikki.
not holding. No, I just said because we are having this discussion. I just wanted you to clear something. For me, like I said from my opening statement, I don't have anything. I don't hold anything against you. For me,
So
I'm a member of United Party. You know that. I'm a member. I don't shy away from that. Who
that I know.
became the vice president? I supported him with everything because he joined United Party. The only
That
party
I
I
know.
supported in Liberia my whole life is United Party.
That I
So when we
know.
see people this way and that way, that what can make us to ask. Other than that, I
I've
went to
never
Coca
gone this
office
way.
as a member of United Party.
I have never gone this way that way. You spoke about Yege joining PPC, I mean the CPP. Yege resigned from the CPP before going to election. So for the record, he resigned and he became independent candidate. He even registered independent candidate. So the issue of you joined CPP and we never supported is not true. He was independent like me, and we all supported the same cause.
Thank you. Thank you. So Yela said we give you the opportunity now to ask your two questions after you go to CWT.
All right, thank you. Even though GK let her play politics every day, but it's good. Mr. Sekwi, how you doing?
I'm okay, Chief. Yela say I'm okay.
All right, it's nice to meet you again. After
It's a
breaking the
pleasure.
record on social media a couple of years back, I mean, you're not small man. You know, what you did now, like DK said, we are first out of coming in public space. Anyway, that's the fun about it. But you as a businessman and also a politician, so I want to know, uh, over the last election, you contested in district number 10. What were the lessons you learned after your defeat? What led to your defeat in the district, and how uh, have you, in fact, what led to your defeat? Let me put it that way.
Thank you very much. You know, defeat is not something that somebody will wish for, but I think it was not just our time. We did what we could. We went to the people. We took our message to them. We campaigned. We went in the trenches. We went everywhere. We told the people what we were going to do, what we have done first, what we were going to do, and what we'll continue to do after we are elected. But again, let me say this to you, yes, Liberia, the voters, sometimes they are not just right in making decisions. Let me tell you, majority are not always right. And today, the people are coming after my house. If I just go outside and just show you my camera outside, you will see almost 10, 15 people. I mean, they are sitting there waiting for me. Every day they coming to me, oh, my son, you gotta get ready, mistake we made. We regretting it. Every day, the old road people came to me in the market. We were, I think they were about 200 to 300. They came to me on my birthday. They brought laptops for me and everything. We didn't come here for money. We brought goods for you. Come in so you can run your son. The mayor, we tired with him. I mean, sometimes, I mean, the people are not always right. But we learn our lessons going forward. And where we make those mistakes, I can show you, we close them already. Those small hole, we finish closing it. And I can say this to you that say, any ballot you see me in this country, whatever representative, senator, he must have rather, I will win any candidate. I can show you that. Because I'm speaking from first-hand experience. I've been tried, tested, and proven. So I know it. I'm not going to be there. Johnny just come. The DK, we're trying to come go run in one of those districts there. So I'll be the mentor for DK, and who will be telling them what to do.
All right, thank you. Let me take you back to your current place of work. LPRC, you've been an operational manager. We realized that on the street, people sell gas not to the gas station, not in a very secure area. What are you guys doing about it? And another one to that, let's say if someone have the intention to maybe to do the petroleum business, is there any mechanism put in place, like maybe supplying the persons who live outside of Monrovia, that they can sign an agreement with LPRC for those kind of businesses?
My man, yeah, say you want to do petroleum business, hit me in my inbox.
I'm not asking you question. Don't that kind of yeah. So
Yes. I mean, our offices are open. Yes, LPRC we are importing our own product. First of its kind, since the establishment of the established LPRC and enacted into law. And since the formation of Liberia, the first management team to import her own product based on the laws that were enacted that we can import sell, we are the one. We just brought 10,000 metric ton, with 5,000 metric ton, 15,000, both PMS and AGO, gas and fuel. Today, who are we selling to? We're selling to the Liberians, importers and distributors. So when you follow the rightful channel, you be a Liberian or foreigner, get a business registration, your tax clearance. You meet up with our standard, bro. I mean, you will get product the next morning. Yeah,
uh,
so
the other issue that has to do with people selling on the street, not
so
to the
the issue with people
oh,
selling on the street is a long-term issues. And mind you, Liberia is a political area. In making some decisions, you gotta be careful. Equally so, it's not good for us. Like you said, it's inappropriate. That we know. But this is the issue. The last time we started a meeting with the Liberian National Fire Service, the Liberian National Police, and a team, they have started working on to remove. I think they're getting 4 months grace period. I think the end of the month will be this September to get people out in the street. So we have already passed that level, and I can assure you that from the grace period, this government and Syria government, more especially FPRC, when we say we mean it, we can do it, and you will see the impact out there as soon as possible.
okay. Thank you. That answers my question.
Thank you, Ulysses. Thank you so much. Mana Lorena, let's hear you.
Okay, good evening, June. Good evening to my co-panelists. Good evening to Honorable Yeke Sekui. former defeated candidate of District Number 10 Maserado and the incoming lawmaker of District Number 10 Maserado. Okay, so my first question. In simple English that the woman in Bunadin, the woman in Khan will understand to be able to counter the argument that is ongoing. What was the contract that the company of Honorable Musa Bidete and other companies that are doing gasoline business, what was the contract that is signed that
So I will share the contract with BK TV so that you can get it in your possession too as well. I'll send a PDF. So in the simplest way to make the Oman in Tuzon or in Bunadin or in Spain or in Zato understand in my Liberian way is the agreement is Edwina, you go you rent your land from Gion. You lease the land from Gion for 25 years. If you listen and then you come to me and say, I don't lease the land, or I get my business certificate. In the library, with me, I explain the librarian way to you. So he said that the woman in the interior can understand. And if you're following, you get
Yes,
me?
sir. We follow you closely. Go ahead.
Okay, all right. Then you come to me now. You say, yeah, girl, I want this space on there. I mean, I want to build my petroleum storage terminal. The law says only APRC can build storage terminal to store people product and collect storage fee. And the same APRC can bring product and sell to importer and distribute. The same APRC can bring oil to sell. The law says everything the senator and the representative, everybody passing. Then you come on and say, oh me, I want to store in your product. I mean in APRC product. But I want to buy my own set thing. For them, my thing I buying is for me to bring product don't care. I bring my product and I sell to my own customer. Then we sign the paper, you agree. Then the other one say, but if you bring your product, if somebody get a product, then for instance, we get 60,000 metric ton, and if for somebody bringing that product, you must write us. We must agree. When we agree, the president got to approve before he carry your product to put in, before we can send CRT to you, so you can put CRT product. And the money you collecting there, this go to, it goes to FPRC and you get the other one. You understand me?
yes,
So
I'm
the law says you're not bringing a product you're not paying terminal and FPRC to post people's products in the thing. You're bringing it as a businessman. You see, Connex bring a product and go to that gas station and sell to their people. You not see Connex on the radio? No. So the agreement is pay your terminal, bring your own product, sell to the market. Just in case you want to put product in FPRC thing, you must write us. The law says write, we approve, president approve, then you can bring the product to put it. But anything other than that, when you not write FPRC, nobody approve it, you put product there. Any money collected, the taxes, the storage, you not get fat out of it. That's what the agreement say.
so that means honorability was operating outside that agreement.
No, he was not operating outside that agreement. For every time product goes to that terminal, he always writing FPRC for Leke and we can approve it. We can approve it. Nobody can bring product in this country when FPRC does not approve it. You must approve it. Honor is a license. You should own a license, importation, or you must own an importation and distributor license before we grant you the license to bring product in this country.
Okay,
But the
so
issue of the royalty now, you get the money now. They want for FPRC. Then they take all, you eat it. So that's why you see today people going there to go lock that place.
so it means that outside the agreement because when I'm paying what he was supposed to pay, so it's still outside. Okay.
Equally so. And I join him alone. Like I told
Yeah, all
you,
the other people.
the past government owing MPA because the management did not pay MPA. Sometimes when we go to MPA, they give us that. We are the one now that trying to settle because government is continuity. We are trying to settle past liability. I mean, it's obvious. It's all over. I can't be living in your home and I pay your rent. Now. You put me outside.
Mhm.
Simple.
Okay, my next question, it is open secret that if NEMA had not stood by the rescue mission the way they did, this government wouldn't have been in existence because the CDC who had defeated the rescue mission. And it is also not an open secret that there are a lot of qualified Nimbayans who are jobless under the watch of the very government that they help to make. And some of them will say, I don't need a presidential appointment position. I just need a good civil servant. Just some of them are technicians, but they are jobless. So you are maybe the number 3 person at LPRC, one of the entities that is ready.
Full.
4 person at LPRC. And like you said, you are your position is a nuclear of that entity, which means your position is very important. That you can negotiate with the director, you can negotiate with the director for administration. And how are you helping Nimbayans who are qualified regardless of who they supported during the 2023 election? How have you helped them to maybe get employment to LPRC or negotiate with other entities, because you are seeing ranking official of government negotiate with NPA, EPA, all the other A. How have you helped Nimbayans to get some employment? Because people are dissatisfied. If you see the beautiful smiles that Nimbayans are wearing, when you see people in buses, you will be shocked. People are dissatisfied, but some people decide not to say it or they can confide in people. How are you helping? Because everything cannot just be about this one man called Honorable Jeremiah Kpankun. He's the vice president of Liberia, not for NEMA. How are you helping as a senior government official from NEMA County?
Thank you very much. I mean, your points, you make a very good point. Let me say that. But we will not go around, blowing our own trumpet, X, Y, and Z. But equally so, you stress a very good point. I mean, there are lots of people that we have helping. Equally so, my very same one cannot do all that you said. In fact, I'm the 4th person at the refinery. I'm not in administration, I'm in operations. To the extent that I got like 6 person who volunteering in my office that I pay from my salary every month just to be able to compensate other people. You go to Maritime, to Nito Lai, I will call his name. I've talked to him. I've employed 3 persons. You go to MP as well. Even the LPRC, when we met people, they're on contracts. Other Nimbayans, they're on contract. They're in the system already. They've been there for 4, 5, 6 years. They are not employed. So the expectation is too high. But again, we have to do every other thing not to frustrate our generation. I mean, and we are doing our best. And as time goes back, we reach out to everybody. We can't do everything at once, big sister. We can't do everything at once. It's not easy. It's not easy. But some Nigerian people will not come and explain it, X, Y, Z. So now the people with million dollars, they get a job. They will not tell who get a job to them. They will not tell you. I mean, most of the petroleum company that I know, the Connex, do you know how many persons have sent to Connex with number of fools? I mean, I went to them, my man, I want you all to help me. This is the issues here and there. Even petrol trade. Just again, I just graduated from UMU last year. She did procurement. I just took her to petrol trade. She been there for 3 months. I think she from Glade or Glade. That's somebody that I know like that. I took her there. So most of them will not come on and say, yeah, we're looking for job. They will only announce we don't have job. Once they get a job, obviously but as time goes back, we ensure that wherever the opportunity, I will go there and find it and give to other young people who need it.
Thank you, Madam Lorena. So
Thank you.
see, I would tell you are like a host of the show. So I beg you, let's keep you last and let Dr. Nya ask his question, then you can ask. Dr. Nya said level, you know. But again, see, I would tell let's hear you, Chief.
Thank you, Junior. Good evening to folks in Radio Land. I mean, it's a pleasure. Good evening, Honorable
Well,
Sekwi.
yeah, you see how it is.
You not getting me?
Are you hearing me?
We hearing you, but we hearing see how it is.
You not get.
I think this is a calculator playing because I'm hearing
Okay.
CWT.
I'm a childhood friend.
I knew it was a calculator playing.
Yeah, actually, it's
See how
a
it is, we
pleasure.
hearing you, my man.
Maybe you're not getting me. Oh.
Well, let me go with my question. Let Charity prepare his voice well.
Okay, CWT, let's keep you in the back for a little while.
Let Charity
answer two questions, Chief.
Yeah, Honorable Sekwi, nice to meet you.
My cousin Yadu gone. We hearing you too.
John, pull him at the back and bring him back. I think.
No,
he's hearing
us.
Okay.
They never hear
It's just a formality of the show. Yeah, good to see you here again. You know, the last time we were in Liberia, we kind of a little bit chit-chat, a little bit. But, Nima County, the young generation from Nima County are proud of some of you.
Gio, we hearing the people.
Let's keep you in the back for a little while.
Nice. You see it? Go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I'm hearing the people. I think I got.
Yeah, you gotta go.
That's
Rejoin us, Chief. Rejoin us. Rejoin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that honorable man rejoin us.
That's the country. I'm doing okay. Jion, thank you for this show. You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job.
Thank you, Chief.
How's
the doctoral name been like for you?
It was a long journey. I'm kind of a little bit still excited about it. It was not an easy journey at all. School.
How many years?
It was a 5-year journey for doctoral. Wow. Yeah, so it was a tough one. And my research was done in Liberia. I was in Liberia this gone January for my research and stuff. So I conducted my research in the Monrovia Central Prison.
So are you willing to go back to serve Liberia?
Brother, something is coming out. I'm just everything about me in America.
My man, John, don't open Pandora's box. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, everything, even though my body is in America, but everything about me is in Liberia, man. Everybody can be like, why you go live in Liberia, so.
Yega is here now, so ask him your two questions, Chief.
Yeah, Honorable Sekwi, are you hearing me?
Yeah, Dr. Nyan flew there.
Yeah, Koma.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I was saying the other time when we were in Liberia, we kind of little bit chit-chatted a little bit. And the young generation of Nima are proud of some of you that really taking a bold step. You guys are serving as a role model for a lot of people. So you should be very careful of what you guys do. And being at FPRC, with the young leadership at FPRC, I'm very impressed about that. And my only thing is you'll continue to do the work of the Liberian people, that the Liberian people enjoy what you guys are doing. My question would be, lately we've been hearing about one Nima. The one Nima. And my question would be on Bedete. Being a person who believes in one Nima, Bedete was once contesting for deputy speaker and speakership of the House, and none of our NEMA lawmakers supported him. And being a young rising star of NEMA coming up, so what would you say in that line, preaching the one NEMA unity sermon out there? What would you say if one Nimbayans contesting for something in a tight space where Nimbayans have the power to bundle around you to push you to that of which you are contesting for, and that did not happen? So what will you say in that line as a rising star of NEMA who believe in a one NEMA sermon?
So when it comes to the one Nima sermon, like you saying, I'm one of the victims of the people not standing by you in just the past election. Taking into consideration as big as Nima is, you see one county, the Grand Caymon County, they get represented, 2-3 representing Maserati. Maserati, I don't know, man, who it's not no man name. We took the initiative to break that barrier through it to be the first Nima lawmaker in Maserati here. We got fought by our own brothers and sisters down the line that we know down the line. But again, it's politics. Let me come to your question with this issue of representative. The way we see the parliament politics is different than what happened inside there. So assuming but I am making the entire 9 lawmakers from Nima voted for Bede, you will never have stay one. It's the reality. You will need 2/3 of the guys in your house there to vote for you. I mean, not 2/3, you will need a simple majority. The simple AV out of 72, somebody get 40. I mean, you get 36, and everybody get 35, and then I get 36 will win. I mean, it's not about Nimba. Let's be realistic. It's not about Nimba. Even if the 9 lawmakers, including Bilede, voted for Bilede still needed out of 9. He still needed 30 more person. I think when it comes to Nimba, where a son of Nimba is leaving for Nimba to go to Bong, Lofa, and anywhere, is where we need to come with this Nimba. But the issue of Parliament Chief, DK, my brother there knows, DK, where he knows, we were all at Capital Benin, now the fight can go on. The fight at Capital Benin is no more counted again. It's interest, party, interest. Personal interest, your district interest is party. So you think a man will come say, now when somebody inform me that, oh my man, I can't pray to your district, you can't vote for me. Then you say, yeah, I go behind him. It's not possible. Our DK, DK is an ambassador to Capital Benin, America on a DK show. He knows it very well. So I think it's legislative politics going forward. Musa still got plenty of opportunity. Musa is sophisticated financially. He's sophisticated. I mean, tomorrow he can be anybody. But I think it will not just his time. I think it's just more like being Nima. But we support the one Nima movement. Yes.
Okay, thank you for that salient answer. Are you being a son of District 8, having an interest to serve the people, what prevented you going back to District 8 to contest instead of the old road district in Maserati?
So the law said to be a representative, you must be a resident 1 year prior to election. I'm not resident of District 8, I'm from there. I'm resident of Monrovia, I get all my investment, everything there. So so you want me to defy the law? The law said be a so the law said I got house there, but I'm not a permanent resident there. But the law said you must be a resident 1 year prior to election and be a taxpayer. All my real estate tax, and I'm paying it for Bunadin. I'm paying it for Monrovia District 10. So I'm not that prevented me of going there. It's because I'm a lawyer-abiding person. In my chairman Bilede voice, the law is the law.
All right, Gio, I rest my case on my own brother tonight.
Thank you,
Doctor. Thank you so much for your question. Now let's go to Siawete to ask his 2 questions. I know what kind of questions Siawete can me ask because it may that your brother, you stood as the best man in your wedding. At a family thing, you're coming to you. Give us a chance to ask.
Banksy boy.
Basketball. You know that name? Nobody knows the meaning of that name.
They know it, they will not know it.
I mean, brother, it's a pleasure to be on the show. I mean, one person in the absence of other young, other people, I'll vouch for you anywhere you do sing. We have a long-standing history, I must say, on this platform. And there are a lot of things we do, we don't say here. Oh, am I gone?
The
man I let us be on this
show. I wanted to talk today, get a man went off. So
okay,
yeah, so for some of us from our background, we are in London, so we don't have that. But they have been a long way going, and I'm actually impressed of the level you are now as a brother to you. Like I always said, even in your absence, in your presence, you also do that for me. So it's a pleasure to be on this platform. It is every one of us platform, but all the men, they are not financial people. Like I told you the last time, we are also building a platform. We are expanding the platform to series of radio, platform in Nimba and then in Moravia. So we are opening up for phone because most of the radio station demand is phone. And how we can also get.
Okay, I'll get a phone. I'll get one phone for the first time. I'll get one phone. One sophisticated phone.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So, and the platform is your platform. Anytime you are privileged to be here, even if you got other things to discuss, you can just reach out to me and you will appear. I was very proud of you when you went to the election. I think we kept talking while the show out of the country, but I just wanted to know one thing first from where you work, and then the last one will come to your political activities. The first question has to do with APRC. Many person argument is that APRC is playing the role of a reverend, the player, and that of the regulator and all of that. But sometimes our argument too is that for me personally, I say, but you also got water and see what they are distributing. They are bringing those things and they are also supplying water. So for me personally, I want you to outline or give a view on people who also look at APRC are playing and dual role, as a referee and also importer. For example, you are importing and also regulating. So how do you reconcile those statements with your role currently?
So the laws are enacted APRC. That's why I said I will share the laws are enacted APRC and the agreement between those who own storage terminal. The law says from the beginning of that law in the 70s, the law said APRC at the time there was only one company in Liberia that used to import a crude oil, refine it and sell it to the market, right? True history. And we all know that when Clayton Watson was the fire managing director, APRC was bringing crude oil and refining until the war that destroyed the American people with the government of Liberia did that until the war destroyed the refinery. That's why today we're not refining, but the need stay there. The law says APRC can import petroleum products, all petroleum products, including oil that you can put in your car. All petroleum products, whether be a jet fuel, AGO, HFO, PMS, all into the country, sell to importers or distribute to the market. So it's by law. So most of the people are saying it, they're not reading to know what happened here at IPRC. So most of them just assume that they are the regulator, they supposed to be the team player. So not because it never happened yesterday, it can't happen today. One is wrong yesterday, it's wrong today, it's wrong tomorrow. One is right yesterday that they never apply it, and somebody apply it today, it's still right. I mean, it's just still right. So for me, I will share it with you people. You people read and put it on your platform, so at least the public can be in the know of the laws that brought LPRC to I mean, the position we in selling petroleum product.
Thank you. Yeah, those questions are actually necessary, and it's good that you said you provide a document because
So,
we
I'll send
ask
it to the
questions.
co-host. I'll send it to CRT. I'll send it to the I'll send it to Shedra. I'll send it to everybody on the platform. So somebody can say, oh, we ain't get it. Hey, y'all get
No,
chat room,
once
I
you
will
send
drop
it,
it
we'll
there.
share with the platform.
Yeah.
So, thank you. Like I said, those questions we ask them for the public consumption. The next thing, go directly to your political life as a young man. You know, we know how our generation, is, and besides that, your role in this 2023 election. I want to know, and I don't know. Maybe you'll tell the public why is your next move in your political life, and after the election, what have been your engagement with the people of District 10, and how do you intend, to move District 10 if you still have, the ambition to contest? What's your
So,
next move in District 10? Do you still have ambition
so,
for District 10, or what's your next move? That's my question.
so as a speaker, I say live in District 10 in the most biggest community in District 10, the most densely populated community, which is the Peace Island community, is where I reside, is where my house is where all of my investment, I got there all of my investment. I still live with the people that of Florida King, he met me, he came to my house and all. I still have close connection with my people. My people are still feeling my impact just more than even before. I'm still connected to all of the young people. I mean, we are still in good connection. Some of them are in school, Some of them are providing vacation job too. We are recommending them. Some of them that the on internship we are doing it. Some of them who needed to pay their school there. Today I just sent 4 for that Zoe. And the last time you just saw me posted 32 community black leave will start October next month. That I will pay this platform to cover that program for me for on the entire time. So that you people, so that we will not be. Let me tell you, some of us we are practical politicians. If you follow my track record in this going election, the records are here. Come and ask. They will tell you. So I still got good connection with my people, and we are still observing the process. I told you, I got my dreams written down with black and white. We're still observing the political terrain. We'll come up, but we still get our connection with the people. We still doing what we can do. But as of next year, we'll be coming up where we'll be contesting for representative or senator of Masterado County. The decisions will be made next year. But equally so, we stay in connection with our people. Who told you Nima can be senator here too? Or representative? We are the biggest countries in this country as far as we are concerned. We are the Republic of Nimba. I mean, it's not brag. We are the biggest. So why you think other people will come here, we support them? You get men that did here from Grand Bazaar. You get Sajuda from Lower County. They born on your come from Kiman right here. They come here, Akara Gray went from Kiman, where a district now get 1,000 registered voter there. They making or 210 representative here. Then we say we can't be somebody here. I mean, we need to be serious there. We need to put ourselves the young people. This is where the one Nima movement need to apply.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you on that, Honorable.
So Siawete, you are my very good friend, a trusted one, somebody who's stood in my direct payment, who will say stand in a way one because this man is more like a friend now. Where we reach, I mean, yeah, Gio, this man is more like a brother to me. We equal together. I mean, we did a lot of things together. So he knows me personally very well. So you will be in the know my decisions, you will know. Men of Florida will know. You will know. People who are family they will know. But I can assure you.
I'm waiting to run our campaign, my brother. Don't worry.
I can assure you 2029 will be on a ballot. Whether it's for senator or for representative, I'll be on a ballot.
Thank you. You are muted, Siawete.
Yeah, sorry. I just wanted to know, there were rumors that because Yeke is going back home in Bunandi and doing some building, I think as I learned, you are having a very huge building in District 8 and District.
So because
No, give me. But there were rumors that you wanted to also aspire for District 8 because of some of those development you are carrying in District 8, like the solar light installation and all of that. So people also wanted to know that's why I asked you the position, what's your next move and your position in your electoral or political life. That's why I asked that question.
So I just bought a farm. I just bought my farmland there. I just bought my farmland in my place there, and I'm building my house, and I want to build a funny house I own in Bunadi. Does that mean I want to run there? That is my hometown, bro. For Christ's sake, I gotta go there and live there like a president. Now, when president come to my home, I'm gonna be the host. If I go to my home, you gotta sleep in my house. You gotta sleep in your son house. Does that mean I want to be represented? No, I don't. For the record, keep you on the record. I don't want to be represented on District number 8. Never. It's not on my agenda. It's far from the truth. I want to be representative of Maserado, senator of Maserado, president of the Republic of Liberia. That's what I want to be. I don't want to be representative of District number 8.
So you don't have aspiration for Montserrat for Nimba at all.
I'll be running for president, so I'll be a son of Nimba, and Nimba will rally around me.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I mean, all of us have finished about two questions. Yeke is here tonight, so we will ask at least one question, and then we can take leave of him. But Yeke, let's take you now to Nima County. You've been following the politics in Nima recently. You've been following other people making advocacy, and you yourself, you joined the advocacy for Asylum Mental to adhere to the MDA. Now, give us the general overview of your advocacy and why are you joining this fight?
I'm joining a fight for the interest of our people. Our people deserve better. Our people the people deserve better. Meta still promised the Liberian people, the Nimba people, a lot of things. I am a direct person who is affected from the Meta Steel failed promise. I'm from Bunadi, an affected community. Go there and go see the school. I went there during the election of Senator Koga, who I supported, and I saw the town. I can't be paying my house, and the town is deplorable. At the end of the day, they will go there. Whom is there? The vice president's son is from here. The LPRC operation manager is from here, and the town is deplorable. And the senator of Nima County, Yantwai, is from there to the senior senator. I went to the people, I took some stuff to them, and I promised to build. Even Palau Hall is not there. Meta Steel. Every day they are train passing there, killing the people cattle. You know when human being train kill in our place? Nya is here, Frude is here, he knows about that. People here knows that. My community is an affected community. Where's the affected community from? Some advocate is not for anything. It's not for anything. People that know me know me. People that know this UK, they know me for what I stand for. I got integrity to protect. I got future ahead of me. So you think you're doing something that people are not looking at you? It's up to you. Tomorrow, you will answer for what you're doing today. That's why a lot of people who went into politics, they have a lot of issues. This whole election, what did he hear about me? They wouldn't know say, Chairman, I'm going to him to sit down, and I want to sit down. Which is, it's not just about somebody telling to sit down. What am I sitting down for? That was my argument. So the issue here is Meta Steel should fulfill the past 25 years agreement before the legislature can go into new agreement. You can't lie to the woman you say to do, then to do, bro. It's supposed to be Nima. Look at the Nima University. It should be far more better than that. Meta Steel need to start putting $10-15 million the infrastructure first. Send a lot of Nima young people for study to come. Look at the hiring people from all over, engineer, geologists, all over to come to the man there. When the agreement says the people who place your money, the social corporate responsibility should go to the people. So we join our voice to the many voices. The vice president, when he was saying that, then I get a recording, I was saying they see how they listen to that recording. He started a struggle. Prince Johnson as well, may his soul rest in perfect peace. Today, Nya is on the debate. So we join our voice on Nya. Let me tell you, if it costs us to stop Meta's operation, We will be the architect to rebirth that. We are prepared to do that if the right things are not done.
Bouncing ball.
So one may say your advocacy is just on Facebook. You're not practicalizing your advocacy. How prepared are you to practicalize your advocacy, move to the affected communities, and see how the people they're living, like in Yekepa, in Kino, in all of the towns surrounding Asila Mental Operation area? How prepared are you to take this fight to the next level?
So, maybe you don't know this yet. If I go to Nima today, appear all the radio station and say everybody get us up, people get us up. It's not bright. If I go to my home today and say nobody go on a farm, then in show sit on the children passing, children pass, because I will take the entire print media and media away with me in that place. I can create scene if I want to. I'm capacitated, very sophisticated enough to create any scene that I want to create. So this is not about Facebook. We are moving to the county very soon to ensure that Meta fulfill what they told the people of Liberia they were going to do, most especially the affected community, Nima County. The social corporate responsibility, our duly entitlement, they must account for the previous 25 years before discussing new 25 years. You see the life the people living up the man there in Yekepa. Do you know how many Meta is taken from us? Our natural, our God-given blessing? Bro, it's not on the internet. If I go to Nima today and decide to say all the motorcycle that come outside, they will come. If I go to Desiree today and say everybody come, no train passing from Zao, TIE, Blay, all that places, the people will come and the government will come there, they will come. We will champion our cause. It's easy, just too easy, 2 days. One day mobilization and next day people will come out.
Thank you. I will stop here for now. DK, if you're available, you can ask your one question. If you're not, we pass you. We go to Shadrach. Shadrach asks you one question. After you, go to Siawete, Mana Lorena, Dr. Nya, and then Chris will take us home.
Can I go ahead or D?
Go ahead, Chief.
All right. Thank you. Once again, I think this one will be in the form of question and advice also to my little brother. Now he's honorable man because even though my little brother, but he's a big man now, so we got all get title and the respect. That's how people do when in leadership. So, honorable Sekui, before coming on my introductory statement, I was kind of frustrated the way in which our society is running in terms of marginalizing the professional society. I'm saying it because I want to do. You know who I am. I don't have to tell you who I am. And not everybody will go in the public to say, I will say before they can be recognized as potential people. So I want to tell you and also take the advice to the leadership of the Unity Party, which is not the ruling party, and also those who in leadership who get the capacity to employ or to motivate people for society to be better for everyone. That there is no country that can survive without a technical no backing. We cannot depend on politicians to build a country. Talking cannot build a country, but the knowledge apply, the skill apply. So let the leadership learn from the past mistake all our leaders made that today we are still struggling in our own society, bringing the Ghanaians, the Lebanese, the Indians, taking resources, going back to that country, and we are professional people that depend on professional knowledge to survive, to make our society better. Even if we sit in the corner to propose every knowledge, put together idea that can make society better, they stay, they can't buy our idea, but they prefer to get to know foreigner, only because we are not attached to a political godfather whatsoever. I want to urge you as a little brother who goes to power, who in leadership, and who can meet the president sometime, even the vice president, their father, that these things should be worked on. I can give you one example. Some of us, if we go to those places as professional, and you know, they will not recognize us, but those who impacted and they are parting somebody, or they say, I will say, and the people will recognize. It demotivates some of us to even be close to politicians now because we are not respected society. It's just my appeal to you to reach to the higher low level. And I have a question for you again. My little brother, I respect you. I know happy of your excellency and your prosperity. You have been a very strong businessman. You coming to leadership. I know you are not there to get money from government, but you are there to provide leadership. Thank you so much for the time today.
Thank you. So I listen to your concerns. It's 100% truth. But it's something. Yes, indeed. Obviously, when the opportunity will get the opportunity to sit with those in high authority, what we're saying to them, because what we hear in the public, they don't hear it. So thank you. I listen to you.
Thank you, Shadrach. Siawete, let's hear you now, Chief.
Thank you, Chief Gino. Chris, good evening, my man.
Yeah, Siawete, how you doing?
Yeah, I hope you're following the discussion, because we got one of the stake actors, I think, discussing the point tonight. But that's not the point. Oh, you get going? Well, while I'm ready to speak, you can put my man off now.
Nobody putting your man off.
Nobody man down.
So
why say just mention my name? Why?
Siawete, let's keep you at the back.
No, don't do that. Don't do that on me.
No. I would take home. That's all going for today. What?
Siawete, go ahead.
Where you getting me?
Yeah, I'm getting you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you. Well, the question I'm about to ask, I'm putting that position to ask because we are all in the same, basket, if I would say. I have known you to be one of the long-standing allies. That's why when people say, oh, the men supported CDC, I say, well, I don't want to speak to that, but when you talk about young people in Nima that stood with Joe Boaka, we are few. But my concern is people have been raising those concerns. I think the other day I asked Edwin similar question here. It's important to ask this question. I don't know how you will respond to that. Many persons in Nimba and Liberia, meaning Nimba in our circle, have had issue with how the circle of the vice president in terms of relating to how whether they supported the SAR or getting to the vice president have become an issue in terms of how blockage is being built. So I know most time why it's true you are not like before, because when Edwin came here the other day, he said he has stepped in the shoes of Yeke now because he used to be there, for which I know. But many persons are saying, the circle of the vice president, they are not opening up, to many professionals and reaching out where, they have become, the blockage. And Honorable Yelu came here the last time and also said that when they leave from the vice president office, people will start to call, oh, man, you are on a knee backing. And we are also striving for, the production of the One Nima movement, where we want everyone to come in one basket regardless of your support. And the issue at Honorable Kun House the other time with Madam Way, up to now, the investigation has not yet come out. What say you on that in terms of our reconciliatory aspect as an environment? Right now, you see Honorable Fala right now in the States with the president. And I know Honorable Kuna is your father from where we come from. How do you look at the situation of Nima as compared to Lofa in terms of?
Thank you very much. Lofa incidents are a different thing. I mean, I see things differently. When I come to what you said, for me, the vice president, I'm not working with him. I'm not his staff. I'm his son. Somebody that he read. So the relationship between those that are working in the office and him is staff.
No, I said people that are around him, his circle, because you also be included.
So I'm there. For me, for all those who want to see him that came to me, as all of the people that met him that said Yeke took me to the vice president, it's a direct. If I don't take you to the house, I will take you to the office. When I call you on the phone, oh, Papi, what's up? I want SYZ, want to see you. What's your agenda for the day? Okay, this time, I'll take my people there. Simple. I cannot speak to issues surrounding the office of the vice president. I'm not cope with the authority to speak on it, even if I know something about it. But with the issue of people blocking to see the vice president, I mean, Erin was here, his special assistant, and I think he spoke on it. And I think you guys need to send an invitation to maybe the COS or the deputy COS for operation, or maybe the head of project. So somehow most of the allegation, because they are the direct people who the allegation is going to, not me. My office is one of the most accessible office in the reporter library for the information library at my office. Nobody can see me with appointment. When into the gate, say, yeah, I say, let them man come in. I mean, bro. I mean, leadership is for service. It's not to create boundary between you and the people who got you there. I mean, if that is happening, it's wrong and we condemn it. But equally so, if that is not happening, people just taking the information around because they want to spoil the autonomy and integrity or character of other people is wrong too. But I think the people in the office should be the people to sit on a platform to address most of this concern regarding, the office of the vice president.
Thank you. The reason I brought that is that we have, when we started the platform, we have invited a series of stakeholders from NIMBA, and sometimes they don't just say it behind the scene, but they also say it on the platform. So the issue of confidentiality is very important, and they raise it. Like Honorable Yelu, he also, said that very clearly here, and other lawmakers as well. So, and you being a son of the vice president, and also, a very close confidant, those are information is important to bring out. That's why we said.
So before. I remember now, but now I get a service to provide for the nation. I will not need the people service to provide. Let me tell you, for every opportunity given to any young man, make maximum use out of it. If they say can't sweep here, sweep diligently because you never know what comes tomorrow. So I'm focused on where I am right now with in line with my education as well. I go to school Monday to Saturday and I go to work Monday to Saturday. Sometimes I work Sunday because when there's no input, I gotta go to so I'm not the only time Sunday I drive going to church. He called me, I go to church together. He has state function. So now he invite me and I go there with him. He having occasion, he invite me, I go in Nima sometime on weekend where I'm not going to school. You say, my man, I go Nima. I mean, it's like that, father and son. But now as what happened to the office and why they say no. I got a piece of job to do.
Are you still a member of the United Methodist Church?
I got generation looking up to me. I mean, we need to focus and see how best we can deliver in the interest of the people. So that tomorrow when we're going to them, if I run to be president, they say, they play, he did this, he can do better. Simple.
Thank you.
Are you still a member of the Methodist Church? United Methodist Church?
I beg you. We need to go to the Madam Lorena, if you are there, please ask you need to come on to ask your one question, Madam Lorena. Ask your one question, ma'am.
So today I saw something on Facebook. I just want you to explain that to us. It was like I saw a head or caption that said, I don't know, LPRC asked to enter the storage belonging to Honorable Benitez's company. I'm quoting what Facebook say, and then he said no.
I already answered it.
Oh, okay. Please, can you say over for me to hear it?
So you live in somebody hall, you don't want to pay the person rent. You don't put the person outside.
And they can put the person outside on document. They can get to the person outside that allow you to.
So you see that money they're talking about like 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year money.
How many year money is that?
I'm begging you, don't bring me.
No, because the reason I asking the question because it will help to also answer some questions down there in Lima and also see.
So it's a whole depth from past regime, current regime, money out to it's a whole too much money. I mean, it's a royalty. He pay your 3 seconds to get out 3 cents. The person bring 2 million down and put it like live or he take all the money. Who does that?
Thank you. So, Dr.
How you
Yang,
expect the government to build hospital? How you expect the government to build roads? How you expect the government to provide services to the people? How you expect for things to happen in the country when you're taking duly tax that's also going to government, you're taking it? Who does that? It can't work nowhere. Even those in America, you eat tax. What can happen to you? When you not pay your government, you pay you also. Eh? Allah dada fule.
You lie.
Ma final DK Allah.
That I have to begin. I want to get into that. I go by white
You
tail.
not ask for my web, you ask for your dollar here.
First of all, you don't even see your landlord.
When they show what you have to take a serious matter, or I'll be have to tell you. When I tell you, I'll be getting mad.
I will support this platform. I mean, you told me when I was in China,
Yeah.
the money I used to buy the phone, me I go buy phone.
DK, your network is really, really bad. DK, let's hold you there, DK. Dr.
So
Yang,
if you people inform me earlier when I was in China, the money I using now to get phone, we are getting some phones there that will be 3-4 for you people. But it's okay. Now that I know this platform, I'm a family to the platform, and my brother Siawete is here. I mean, for me, I can anything Nima people in, I can support it. Everybody knows me for that. Anywhere they say Nima people got me, I can go there. Yes.
When you finish supporting her, we'll take everything out. When you finish giving us support, we'll take everything out. I will do it.
No, I want to watch my friend. I want to betray my friend.
Dr. Yang, go ahead with your question, Chief.
Yes. Can everyone please mute because I'm hearing a brownie sound? I know it's just from my side.
From your side only, Dr. Yang. The granny sign is from your side. I will say we are expressing the feedback from you.
Then hold the phone in your hand. Hold the phone in your hand. Hold the phone in your hand.
The phone in my hand. Okay. Honorable
it's still not good, Chief.
Yeah, please go off. You come back up there.
Drop and rejoin. Great. Chris, let's give you the opportunity to ask your one question, Chief.
Thank you. My dear good friend and brother, how you doing?
The man want to for your dear good brother.
Sergio. So next year we take come and need Darrell on the show. I know what Sergio coming for. So I beg you to let. You get
Chris City.
Yeah. Thank you for appearing on our show tonight. I just have a question where you spoke about asking a mental issue. First, let me say thank you for your great job you're doing, and more young people talk more about you. My question have to do with we talk about asking a mental issue. If they don't meet maybe the promise they made to the community, you guys will be the architect to stop asking a mental operation.
Until the right is done.
Yeah, come in. Where you sit right now, right? And also attached to the VP. You think that statement, making that statement, people will now draw the VP by saying, oh, he pushing you into that, making that statement, maybe by saying it will be an architect in your connection with the VP or where you sit now in government. You don't think that people will use that statement to call the VP that he pushing you to do that? Is it correct? Thank you.
So you don't know me. This year guy is not. I'm the vice president's son that he read. I paid that courtesy to him. But when it comes to decision that affects me positively or negatively, I make that decision on my own. I'm married with family. I'm a grown-up man doing my business. If the cost come in to lose my job for the interest of Nima, for people to do the right thing, I will not even want way to lose a job. I will resign. Mark my word today. I'm not job man. I will resign to champion the cause for good things to happen for our people. If it requires me to resign my post as operation manager because we want for Tia Metasi to do a good thing, it will cause me to resign, I will resign. But our people deserve better. History will carry me that yes, he stood for the cause and he got dismissed. And I'm one of those people going dismissed to say, oh, this and that and that, bro. I will say my Chanting name, bro. I will say, get what's also get. But the right thing, it's not just about me. It's not about me. Leadership is service for the people. So it's not just for me to do my job. One man doing a job, we're doing a job, got nothing to do on him. But the people, thousands of people who don't have the opportunity that I have, who don't have the means that I have, for them to live and for me to lose job. Which one important, Chris?
No, the question is not about losing your job. I'm talking about where you sit.
So I'm speaking
Right?
on where I said, that's why I say if it costs me to lose my job, because I'm speaking truth to power, and me, I'm prepared to lose a job or to even resign before I lose a job. The vice president knows that I'm not saying any negative thing. And even what we're saying today, the vice president was the one person who flagged the issue first in session when he was senator. He flagged the issue when he was senator. I was Senate requiring to use and play on the platform. He killed that on Meta, Prince Johnson as well. Prince Johnson spoke against them. So you think that when lawmakers gotta speak because they are lawmakers? We are sons and daughters of that county that left our homes. We came here and God bless us, and the people see us as their own leader. We must talk for them. And that's necessary to be represented. I come from an affected community. My place needs schools, they need hospital. I'm taking solar system to the community clinic in Bunadi. Now all the Lauta, including Zang, can come to. There's no current there. I'm taking a 5 kVA solar system there. The end of this month, your upload will continue. You think that this is also be happening? In Bunani, a federal community at Trintra passing. You know many people, you know what happening there to the people? Eh? Meta should be the one to pay medical centers to most of the effect. It's in the agreement, the affected community, social corporate responsibility. How many schools Meta paying for the people? How many young people that Meta provide opportunity for? Then somebody say, oh, you don't think what you say because you get job. What kind of job? Who job help? They chop the job, but the people's life matter.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Honorable Yeke Sekwi. Thank you for being here tonight. It has been a really wonderful conversation with you, with the discussion from LPRC to national politics to local politics in Nima County. It's really been a good conversation with you tonight, Chief. In 2 minutes, give us a parting comment.
So let me say thank you. The last time DK called me, see how they call me on the first call I ever make. And I want to use this opportunity to provide a clarity. What I meant that day was not to look down on the platform. I was just telling you guys, thank you. Sometimes, you see, the discussion tonight is good. At least we have a platform for Nima that they can profile a lot of young potential guys for Nima, the females, our sisters and our brothers, right? That's what I meant. I was not trying to say, oh, everything you're talking about politics, because at the end of the day, I listened to your show. I never wanted to just come up with you. A lot of people saying it to me. I said, maybe they misunderstood me. My argument was, sometimes let's dive into other topic that will profile a lot of young people in the business community, Meneferi Degba, Prince Howard, and build a platform like Spoon FM. And build a platform like tonight. I share the video in all of the various chat rooms that are in tonight. Right now, if you go to the watch, the view, those who are watching not the live, those who watch it already, it's in more than 1.5, 1,500 plus people who are viewing. Let's grow the page. Let's discuss, because sometimes the people tired every day. We go from radio, politics, and then one thing not changing. They one thing they're talking about. Yeah, you open radio in Morovia, yeah. That politics, Joe Braga did, Jeremiah Kunte, Joe Braga did, Joe Wea did. On the other side, and seeing our differences in the platform that we're discussing other issues. So I just want to say thank you. What I was saying in last time, I was not negatively intending in my heart to say to the platform, but just to encourage the platform to even do much better, more better than what we're doing now. Like I said, I will contribute to this platform in any other way I want to contribute. I will contribute so that tomorrow they will say on Phone Days TV, Yeke, was one of those guys who came in and helped. My last Jim, my last open CIOT is my friend. He get issue with me, I can respond. I said, my man, at Facebook will be calling me when you get my WhatsApp. So I said that the WhatsApp I can talk, because the Facebook they can restrict your people account. So anytime you need any information in the petroleum sector, in the government that you think I got access to, reach out to me, we'll provide the information. Let me say thank you to all of our followers, those who follow us through the internet. And if you guys are arranging for radio appearances, you let me know how we will contribute. We'll contribute. We'll do everything we can do so that this platform can be the #1 platform for Nima and compared to at least Spoon FM and the rest of the other people. Let me say thank you and let God bless. Big sister, thank you. Let God bless all of us. Thank you. Share
Thank
all
you.
of you.
Thank
Share with the
you.
bouncing ball.
Bouncing ball. I mean,
I
I'll
want
get to
Iman
you
Red.
for
I want Iman Red. I just came from where you're just behind me. You go in.
They ask you, still
yeah,
method man, not answer JK. You still method man.
John, 1 minute.
Still
So
method man,
I'll
JK.
get to you for the phone.
I am a
Because
United Methodist, born and raised.
Which one to grow up?
So I believe in a Christian faith. I believe that one a man to a woman. They say Adam and Eve. They didn't say Adam and Steve. Even as devil, Satan a man. He went in a garden. Now convinced Adam. He convinced Eve. So I stand by the one that says we believe in the Bible principles. Simple. And the principle say man to a woman, not man to a man. If Satan can convince Eve, it just tell you that man can convince woman, not man. Thank you.
Thank you.
you get.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so for me and financial mail, for my nothing and finish. Sadra will get to you for the phone. So I'll send a number to you before you calling you now. You feel that some of your APRC people calling you.
Like one guy you in the wire. I got to call you a bouncing man. You won't be like my
Thank you. Thank
Before
you.
the
Now
next
you
time
get
you call in,
to
you feel that like your story sad because we actually want to expand the radio interpreter can play in other places, and then one of the radio station is relaying to him or you also want to expand the platform. And like he said, you also want to be one of the panelists here. So hopefully we will try to do that and we'll get to him. So any information, just get to me, I'll relate to him. Very easy. You not don't mind all that BBT or man, I get one problem. I'm on a man. Later, gentlemen.
Yeah, so it's been a really wonderful show tonight. I want to appreciate all of you. As always, we have to stay and then give our post analysis. But in our post analysis, I want to play a 30-second video, and I want you to include that in your post analysis in your parting comment. So just bear with me this 30 seconds and let's take it.
20th anniversary of the United Nations, Africa also marks 20 years since the Ezulwini Consensus and the City Declaration, the two historic milestones that establishes the common African position on UN Security Council reforms. For 2 decades, Africa has spoken in one voice, demanding justice, equity, and representation in the highest organ of global governance. This demand, however, continues to be ignored, deferred, or endlessly debated to the detriment of both Africa and the legitimacy of the United Nations itself. You cannot claim to be the United Nations while disregarding the voice of 54 nations. It is not possible.
Thank you. That's the part of the video that I wanted to play. And I want you to take your time to respond to that list. Do you think the president of Kenya, William Ruto, was right? This is the highest organization in the world. All of the other countries sit there as permanent members. They make decisions, they take decisions. But you got a continent, an entire continent with 54 countries. But these people cannot make decisions regarding themselves. They cannot take decisions to end their own conflict between them. They cannot take decisions that impacts their economy. people sit there and take decision on their behalf, and they are not there. So whatever decision that is taken in their absence, they just play by it, man. So let's hear you. It was these people are still giving powerful speeches. I listened to the President of America, Donald J. Trump. His speech too was awesome. But let's start with you, Shadrach. What do you make of tonight's show and that of President Ruto's short clip on the UN?
Thank you, Junior. And thanks to all the panelists tonight for the sacrifices we all made to keep this show moving. Let me appreciate our brother Yeka Sekui for your appearance, and he was straight to some of the questions we asked. He did wait one young man who came up with business idea like a father. So I have for me, I always happy when young people are coming out in our manner and form. So I appreciate him. My advice is let them remain on the path he are taking, strict principle manner. But with the statement from Kenya President Ruto, my brother, I will just bring that into our own society. This is how the American Liberian, when they came to this country, 1847, 1822 to 1847, that's how the marginalized indigenous people, they excluded the indigenous from making decisions, and they made decisions on behalf of them, whether it's good or not. So it created tension between the two groups because the larger group were marginalized and they were considered not anybody, not educated, and they cannot stay on the decision-making table. That's it's the same thing that happened to African countries, the African continent rather, in the international democracy. So the people just feel that Africa is a colonized continent, so they should be second to subject. And how it's just a reality, and how they have been treating Africa for decades. That anything they know, they decide you should just sign on to it, and you guys move along. But they are not considering Africa, adequate popularity, the number of countries, the resources we have, the part we play in the national politics to keep the war at peace. So it's the same thing. I just want to get a little scenario with Liberia, that of the international politics that we're all looking at. So you're 100% right. This is how Africa has been treated as second subjects. And they have changed their mind so that everybody feel part. We need permanent seats and more non-permanent seats. We can't be the higher contributor to security, but then you keep on the door. Time to come into make decision, be there, when we finish, we'll call you in. It's not possible. Thank you so much for the show tonight. I'm in support of him. I agree with him. 100% support him. Thank you.
Thank you, Shadrach. That's why you are the change agent. I like you when it comes to issue, you speak to it vividly without fear nor favor. So that's what I like you. But let's go to you, Siawete. Your friend and brother was here tonight. And what do you make of his appearance? And also, what do you make of President Ruto's stand on the United Nations?
Gian, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for the motivation. I mean, it was a very good night. Yeke is one person I've known for the past 3 to 4 decades now. We've been childhood friends coming up as young people, and our history is, we don't say it publicly, but we have a very unique history, and we thank God for where we are as human and pressing our generation. So it was a good time. That's why we need to also narrate where we have come from and where we are heading as young people and where we intend to go. So it was a very good night. And also unveiling the policy of the APRC was also important, like Sis Lorena asked. But with the issue of Ruto, I mean, Ruto's statement is grounded in patriotism and how Africa is moving on a global stance. But my argument is, how can we achieve that. Like I said from the other day when I make my argument, if you even look at the argument of Pro Lumumba, you also understand his argument. But where our argument is heading, how united we are to make those decisions. That's the argument. If you look at even the financial sector of our continent, you get to know that Africa as a continent, I'm very keen on that. That's why I asked Honorable the other day, what's the dividend? What's the argument? Even creating the MRU, what's the argument? How are we benefiting as a citizen? With the issue of ECOWAS, the issue of Africa alone, we got 4 regional bodies. What's the implication on the people? Up to now, we got 38 currency on our continent. Why is that? You go to Europe, they got 1, America 1. But don't you think that America as a continent, those are 52 countries that go together and make one state? You go to Europe, countries go together, and as far beyond, we are bigger than Europe. But today you got ECOWAS, you got MRU, then you want to form another MRU parliament. But at the end of the day, you got DSA going. So for me, my argument is that it should not just be oration. For me, I feel it's an oration because, for example, Liberia, July 26th, we got oration. We got independence. We got Flag Day. We got oration for all of them. At the end of the day, it go in realm. So for me, it require a step forward. But all of those things for me, if we don't go together, the first thing is African, when we go to other African country, we apply for visa. Why is that? Once you got the green book, it should be a free entry. But we still having visa, we still having a lot of unprecedented policy, financial policy, and all of that. So for me, in my mind, if only our leaders can come together, only the political front, it will not work because everyone wants to be leader of the region. So I mean, it was a good show. Thank you for the moderation.
Yeah, I want to ask you on this Ruto thing because you dive into it deep, and I want to ask you some few questions. Don't you think we are being oppressed by the same United Nations? When I say
that's why, man. For me, I used to be very good at history.
America.
Yeah, for me, that's why we are not had the time to actually debate that, and I'm waiting to go and with debate to people who are waiting to go to that debate. The thing is, the problem about this argument should be a genuine argument. That's my point. We cannot have a fragmented continent in terms of let's look at how our continent is fragmented. We got 4 or 5 regional bodies. We got the East Africa, we got West Africa, we got North, and then we got the Central, Bali, and all of that. One continent alone, everybody want to be head of state. Everybody want to be this. Don't you know when they were funding the AOU, for which we are funding member? There's no organization in the world currently that Liberia is not funding member of. You are a student of history, and you go today to the history of the League of Nations, for which is failed. You go to UN, you go to other regional bodies that we cannot name here today for the sake of time. Liberia is signatory to all of these international bodies. But where are we? Even in Africa, we are not going anywhere because at the end of the day, everybody wants to be leader. But Europe, America, you go there, they only get 1 passport. But you man say we got ECOWAS, we get Central Africa, we get East Africa, we get North Africa. When you go into this place,
it's because they see ideology they use to divide us. So they act out that we being asked to be oppressed. Yes, indeed. They are yeah.
Thank
so
you.
That's
Thank
the
you,
argument
Shama.
to just conclude, right, Gion? Our national team went to Algeria. I don't know what was the argument. I'm very sure probably it was the issue of visa insurance. They could not enter because they needed to get that document. Should we be in Africa and still be applying for visa? That's unprecedented. So these things, I think we all need to go together, regardless of our political front, the power and, greed in our continent people need to forgo their ego to put our country together, or else we will still be languishing. At the end of the day, our leaders will go and make the big speeches, and at the end of the day, we had nothing to benefit us. So thank you. It was a good show. And Sis Lorena, as a lone female, thank you. I always, acknowledge your presence on the show. I appreciate that. The CMC man. So thank you, general guys. I'll go shortly. I have a
CNC man. Yes, I tell you the CNC to support a party. No, I'm not in a product party.
You are. Let's give you the opportunity. Speak to us. What do you
mean? Thank you, Gian. Thank you for the night as always, and thanks to our guests and for appearing, for also the pledge to give her a phone, and that was good. And thanks to all the panelists except for Chris, who came late. Yeah, so, and to all our followers on Facebook and to those in radio, they want to say thank you for always taking up your time to follow us. And I think it was a good show as always. And my parting comment will not be about the show. My parting comment will be about the alleged rape case involving the former Deputy Minister of Youth and Sport for Youth Development and a 14-year-old girl. Since the LNP had a press conference and said they were waiting to do a DNA to be able to give conclusive report, it's been 2 weeks and we are not hearing anything. Gregory Kuma is passing around doing a different thing. He does not have time for that again. Nina is a communication person of the LNP, saying anything about it. They put from gender. I mean, all of them, everybody is quiet. So I don't know what, if is it because the alleged perpetrator was a government official when he committed that act, reportedly, let me say it that way. Is that why they decided to just keep mute? And 2 days ago, I was at a restaurant and somebody was saying that he fled the country. And if this is actually truth, Gregory Kuma will help us to contend with in this country, in this city called Monrovia, because it is sheer wickedness. Because everything Gregory Kuma was doing was intentional, and I knew that the case was being compromised. Because this is a man, when you count all the government officials in this government, I let the camera, Gregory Kuma would take maybe number 1, number 2 place. For him to have just been mute on the case until maybe after 10 days to have, made a first public appearance on it, and knew something was not right. So, and which of course gave the government a very bad image, because if a certain government official allegedly raped a girl, I think they should do the investigation, in a more speedy manner, then come up with the result. And even if he is found guilty, they should be able to say it. It makes people say, oh, the government is responsible. Even when somebody do, because transparency and accountability is part of good governance. So if you say you have to pass transparency and accountability because the person is one of your crime, it means good governance is lacking, because the 8 principles of good governance must work hand in hand to make our government a good government. So I'm just so disappointed in Gregory Kuma and all the security, all the things, the justice ministry, the gender ministry. I'm disappointed in all of them that after 2 weeks, they are not saying anything about their DNA. I don't know. Taking the together because the safe one is not sufficient. It's not just sufficient. So justice is being denied right before our eyes when we campaigned on the rule of law. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Lorena. Chris, take us home, Chief.
Thank you. I know my business there. I hope you're giving me extra time so I can elaborate on some of these things. Where say Lorena spoke from, I'll just talk on about 30 seconds. There's an issue for Sani Kore. They grew as under 7 individuals that was being found guilty. I hope that the police can do DNA test to in Sani Kore. This thing we're talking. Yeah, we're talking about this thing. People think that we hate the government. We don't hate the government. Now the police RG is coming with DNA test to be done. I hope that old man in Sani Kore, they can require DNA test to be done too. to know the start of that case. But we leave it as another discussion another day. Where our guest spoke tonight, I have different view on his statement. Let me say this on the platform. When you are out there, you have to employ or connect somebody with that person, just senator or representative. It's different when the person is VP. The statement he made tonight, I don't think what nice for him to make that statement to say will be agitated to stop asking a mental operation. Where he said now, politicians, you'll be careful on it. He is a son of the VP, for example. And when he's sitting in government making that statement to say to be agitated, it asks him to be agitated to stop asking a mental operation. I think was so harsh, my brother. You could frame it different way than say you be agitated to sorting. I think it wasn't too perfect on it. But to Ruto, he spoke well. But my dear brother Junior, I'm a student of history. Robert Mugabe said it before. Even our when I'm a trouble, go to a speech in 1978. When I'm a trouble. What difference have they made? They will make no difference. Because the entire country Africa is lazy. The country Africa is lazy in the sense that our slave masters built King Africa and took our brothers and sisters, our mothers, our great grandparents for there. We still have their statues named on honor of them in our city. Material people who kill our people in Liberia. We have statues for in Liberia. Go to other African countries. People took our people who killed them. We still have statues in honor of them. Be serious continent for people to respect you. So Africa gave out a nuclear weapon power. So Africa don't put a nuclear weapon, they get their power out. Is that serious country we're talking about? Is that serious country we're talking about? So this sitting was thinking today, they will see in 10 years, it will make no difference. Trust me, United Nations will not recognize Africa to have veto power. Until maybe the next 20 years or 50 years, we are gone. Mugabe said it, Mugabe gone. Other people said it. Zuma said it before. Jacob Zuma. Where is Jacob Zuma today? He left power. Libya president said it before. Where's he today? It will make no difference. I know we still had a mentality to subscribe to people, to colonialism. We still had statues in our city, in our country. You don't have a formal statue in Monrovia. You have material people care about people. You have street after the people in Africa. They said there's gonna be serious continent. We're not serious. So that thing talking another day. But again, it was a good show tonight. And I hope that we can have that debate to see how the colonialism has affected Africa. And we're going to our grave. We're gonna take that debate one day. It was a good show. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my brother Chris, and thank you.
Yeah, I want to ask them one question.
Okay, go ahead.
So that will create Blasiana.
Chris, I want to ask you. The people that be sitting in America there will be talking to all not gonna be around you.
Great, your question and not serious question, Shara.
That mean African man, I see African continent there. They're going to be serious.
It has been a really wonderful conversation with all of you, Madam Lorena. As always, I appreciate you for being here. No matter how engaged you are, you always take your time to appear here. I know around 2029 we'll miss you because you'll be on your campaign activities, and I will be here.
Miss who now? 2029 why?
2029 you go run campaign. I'll be sitting here alone. So
but the vote will be visible.
And that's still running campaign to just see me.
Something about me you need to know. I like the radio. During the campaign, I use my own money and was paying radio glamour in second pay 175 every month from July to November for them to relay and class reloaded. You see, some of the reason why when United Party people acting all like they sat interview and they were vetted and qualified and got a job. It makes me to feel somehow because some of them were not. Some of them did not even spend $5 Liberian. to even buy sack of water for people that were in the party running campaign. They didn't do it. We spent our physical cash, but they feel like, I mean, they wrote application, they were vetted, but some experienced team, and they got a job. But they got a job at the expense of our sweat, our money, and our power to negotiate.
And my brother Sergio was busy. My brother Sergio was busy being the database for them.
TV. Every week, I would give for that crazy in charge become a board member of Radio Nima TV. So I mean, Lima on our TV, right? Yeah, on Lima on our TV. So for that, I was not charged. So I was just giving them anything. So sometimes I get 50, I get 30, and then every week we have rescue hour. That rescue hour into it was sponsored by me. So when people acting like one hip person I was interviewed by the London School of Economy and whatever, and got a job, I can just want blow them straight. But we're waiting for them.
Thank you. And my brother said they were busy being a database for them, Nima. And today they're touching now.
Thank you guys for being here tonight.
Yeah, my man.